Suck our dicks!
Yeah!
Suck our dicks! Suck our dicks! Suck our dicks! Suck our dicks!
Yeah!
Suck our dicks! Suck our dicks! Suck our dicks!
What if you could do
Little
a
woman I love is named Ramona. She kinda looks like Tempest Storm, and she can dance like a little Egypt. She works down the Snake Farm. Snake Farm, it just sounds nasty. Snake Farm, it pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house, Snake Farm. Ramona's got a keen sense of humor. She got a tattoo down her arm. It's of a python eating a little mouse, wearing a sailor hat that says Snake Farm. Snake Farm, it just sounds nasty. Snake Farm, it pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house, Snake Farm. I asked Ramona how come she works there. She says, well, it's got its charm. There's nothing to do in the winter now, then some kid gets bit at Snake Farm. Snake Farm, it just sounds nasty. Snake Farm, it pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house, Snake Farm. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention something. This is a sing-along. Really. It goes Snake Farm, it just sounds nasty. Snake Farm, pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house, Snake Farm. It ain't exactly kumbaya, but being the music fog, it ought to be perfect. Help me now, be on TV. Said Snake Farm, just sounds nasty. Snake Farm, pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house, Snake Farm. Getting into it now. Well, Ramona likes malt liquor and a band from Wales that's called The Alarm. She said she cried when they broke up. She still plays the record at the Snake Farm. Snake Farm, it just sounds nasty. Snake Farm, pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house, Snake Farm. Sometimes Ramona calls me up and says, come on down here, it's getting warm. And she runs everybody off and we, it's Snake Farm. Snake Farm, it just sounds nasty. Snake Farm, it pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house, Snake Farm. Help me now. I said Snake Farm, just sounds nasty. Snake Farm, it pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house, Snake Farm. Thank you very much.
Unlock my phone and watch the world die. They crying to God while they run for their lives. Blood in the streets, bombs in the sky. Goodbye. I hope you had dreams come true. I hope they see in their crosshairs what I see in you. And I hope and I pray, 'cause it's all I can do. I don't understand who is good or bad. They don't care as long as you got oil sands. We need something fast, we need something bad. More than guns and tanks. Where is Superman? Oh, where is Superman? turn on the news and watch the world fight. Thousands of men making widows of wives. I'll be home soon, walked off in the night. Goodbye, I will remember you. I know it's shoot or be shot, and they're men just like you. But I hope and I pray, 'cause that's all I can do. I don't understand who is good or bad. They don't care as long as you got oil sands. We need something fast, we need something bad. More than guns and tanks. Where is Superman? Oh, where is Superman? Oh, where is Superman? Soon you won't need a TV or an iPhone to see, because you will look out the window and boom. I don't understand who is good or bad. They don't care as long as you got oil sands. We need something fast, we need something bad. More than guns and tanks. Where is Superman? Oh, where is Superman? Oh, where is Superman?
Welcome to Cluster F. Hot damn Thursday. Tomorrow means Net in Your Head 7:45. Net in Your Head tomorrow morning 7:45. Woo! So in the space of less than 40 hours, I believe, you're getting 3 hours of Cluster F. You're getting 3 hours of The Hang. You're getting 3 hours of Net in Your Head. That's 9 out of the next 40 hours. Like a third of our lives are streaming around here.
That's right.
You're not going to get that kind of content anyway. 3 award-winning shows in the space of 40 hours. Cluster F, The Hang, and Net in Your Head. Hot damn. Some good shit right there.
That's right.
Toyo Tommy just gifted a tier 1 sub.
Thank
you very
Toyo.
much, Toyo Tommy. Takes him to 77. Impressive. Trace busted up his knee again, huh?
I mean,
Back to square one. Back to square one. I know how.
what do you
I
think
know how
would be
it
the
feels.
worst thing for a ACL?
To run a 40-yard dash.
Going out on a boat?
What are you talking about?
You don't think that's bad for a?
Well, I mean, that has
knee- for
nothing
your
to do
knee?
with it. It was yesterday. I went before I went boating. I was cleaning my yard, and I went to take some stuff to the dumpster, and my leg was feeling real good, and I broke into a slight jog, and it felt good, and I mean that's the only thing I can think of, and I was like, man, I'm almost better. I can actually run, and it didn't hurt or nothing, and then. I woke up this morning. I can't walk.
I mean, it may be something that never gets better.
Well, it's been 3 months now.
It may take a year.
It probably takes that long to get better. If you had something done to, like a surgery. So not surgery, you have to wait. I mean, you just have to wait for it to get better. You can't just keep saying it's not getting better, so I'm going to run now.
Yeah, I mean, you can't be stupid. Look, I'm not running. Well, my knee feels better than it did a couple
barely
weeks
ran.
ago. But I'm not doing any kind of running at all. I'm trying to stay off of it. It takes a long ass time for this stuff to heal. Unfortunately, and like I said, the only thing that possibly could help you other than surgery is going to be rehab, and you got to figure out what you got to do to rehab it and do it it's your only hope of getting back, to a normal normal existence.
At least if you don't want to go to rehab, do what he has always done and look up on YouTube how to rehab a knee. And
It'll give you a
you're
full-
on your phone all the time. Just look it up.
I mean, you can Google like how to rehabilitate an ACL tear
Without
surgery, and they'll give it to
How
you.
do I find out if I tore my ACL
I think that's pretty safe. It's either the ACL or the MCL.
or the meniscus? I don't know
No.
what it is.
Either
I
of
don't know
them.
what any
I
of
don't
Any
it.
think
of 'em,
meniscus
look
is
it up.
as bad as that.
Look up rehab on any of them.
I think my kids are gonna cry when they see me on crutches again. They were.
No fun, Dad. No fun, Dad. That sucks.
I mean, we were crossing the street the other day, and I broke into a slight jog, and they were like celebrating, like Daddy can run again.
Well, now you know. You can't break into a slight jog until it's completely healed.
I mean,
That's what I told him. I said, don't be stupid and start working out just because you start feeling a little better. You got to let it heal all the way.
It
I mean,
takes a long-ass time.
what am I gonna sit in bed for 4 months? I mean,
Well, unless you want to just keep doing that. Yeah, you
Okay,
have
so-
you don't have to sit in bed, but keep using the crutches. Don't quit using the crutches too soon. And
See,
don't
it's hard because that's what I need to do, but I can't do it.
I mean, it's been 2
get
weeks
round-
of me feeling like I'm fine, and my knee feels almost better. I thought it was as good as it's gonna get. I can do everything except. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't
Yeah,
think
it
that.
sucks.
I don't think that was as good as it's going to get. You have to just give it.
Yeah, because you
more
did
time.
zero rehab. It's always going to be better with rehab. Make your leg will be stronger. You got a less chance of doing it again. That's what it's for, is to strengthen the muscles so you don't, mess it up again.
But you
keep
can't
messing
go
it up.
overboard on the
No.
rehab either.
Yeah, but like right now, you need to give it a few days of complete rest.
With taking something that's anti-inflammatory.
Yeah, all right. He's tuned us out, babe. He's totally
Yeah,
he's
I
tired
don't-
of talking about his knee, so he's tuned us out. So this
All right.
amputation might be, hop along trace would probably get along better than dead leg trace, right?
Yeah.
Let's cut that thing off. Should be let's see where. So it's just above the knee. It's not that big of a deal. You just need one of them half prostheses.
I'll just take them
Get
both.
some blades. Blade Runner trace.
Mm-hmm.
Half of a Blade Runner. Yeah, sucks, man. Sorry about that. Blows. No two ways around. No two ways around it. It really sucks ass. Sean Raz song of the day coming up a little bit. No, I mean Sean Raz shitty song of the week coming up in a little bit. He's actually had excuse me, a couple of good ones.
Is he on a cruise again? I feel
Again?
like he's on his anniversary cruise. Did I?
He was just on a cruise, I thought, last week. Yeah, he's in the chat.
Maybe that was just maybe it just popped up from
Yeah, I think
last time.
he comes home and he goes from a cruise and he stays a couple days. He goes back on another cruise.
Man,
He's a
He
cruise
can't
fiend.
stay on
He's
land.
addicted to cruises.
I don't see it, man. I don't know, with me and Lauren, if it's still just like, we're like, maybe we'd go if we got like a free cruise, but like, I just can't see paying to be stuck on a boat.
Oh, I got one of those things.
Oh, yeah, we do.
What?
One of those come to this seminar thing, and it's supposed to give you 2 free airline tickets to somewhere, 7-day hotel, and you could also qualify for a free cruise. And I
And
said,
a dinner. You
and
got a
dinner.
dinner.
I said I would give this to Trace and Lauren as an experiment. I said, but they
See
would.
if it's real.
But they would come back in debt. They'd come back with a timeshare. It
yeah.
seemed like it was a thing for a timeshare.
Yeah, we went for the free steak, but oh my God, they did this vacation deal. It was half price. It was only $2,000. Normally $4,000.
Yeah.
I don't
They
know.
helped us get a new credit card and everything.
You know,
I don't get scammed.
If you've seen the It's Always Sunny timeshare deal, haven't you?
Yeah, for sure. That's what I was thinking of.
I'm thinking you're getting scammed. Buddy.
I don't think you can scam me. I'm unscammable.
see, and it makes me go, okay, I'll give him that, and then I'm like, no, don't give it to him. Don't give it to him.
What is it? It sounds like something I don't need to get through you.
She's gonna. Did you get yours in the mail? No, you didn't.
No.
So you got to get it through us. Something came. All the time we get these things saying free dinner at Grill Smith, and you got to listen to some spiel about funerals
Or financial.
or financial
He
retirement.
does need that, the financial advice, because he won't take it from me, but maybe take it from someone else.
And we always think why don't we just go one time for the free dinner? And I guess you got to listen to their spiel first. But hey, you get a free dinner.
But what is how much do you have to listen? Can you just?
I don't even know.
I'm not even listening.
I've always been fascinated because we get those all the time. We're not going
Plus,
to
the
get.
people act like you're a fucking asshole if you don't
I don't.
get
I
it, or
kind
if
of
you.
don't.
I can't remember. Like we went one time when we were in our early 20s.
Yeah.
And I can't even remember. I almost remember feeling like they actually get mad at you.
What if we
And
get
it's
in a
like,
fight?
fuck.
Do I still get the free dinner?
And it
But I
seems
don't
like
understand why. I don't understand how you can't just get up and walk away if you wanted to, or maybe you don't get the free stuff.
you
at
don't get the free
very
stuff.
end,
yeah,
I
you're not going to
guess.
get the free stuff if you walk away. You can
Yeah.
tell halfway through when they realize that you're somebody who's just there for the free,
Yeah.
for whatever. You can tell their attitude changes. They're just kind of getting through their spiel and they're kind of irritated at you. And it's like that wasn't worth it because we got some steak knives.
Yeah. So here's the thing, and it says, you and your spouse or partner are cordially invited to attend the 2024 Travel and Excursion Showcase. That sounds like timeshare to me.
Woo! Travel and excursion showcase.
This is a fun and informative discussion showing cost-effective ways to enjoy future vacations. In exchange for attending, you will receive 2 complimentary round-trip airline vouchers. These promotional vouchers are for couples and valid for travel within the United States. In addition, you will receive 2 nights at
right.
over 1,000
2
Marriott,
nights.
Hilton's, or Hyatt hotels.
That's a couple $100.
Gosh,
That's
yeah,
about 300, 400 bucks
two
right
nights
there.
there, 2 airline tickets.
Airline tickets,
If
man.
if you enjoy cruising,
Yeah, of
a
course. Who doesn't?
complimentary 7-day
Seven days.
7-day Caribbean cruise for 2 is also available. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, they word it,
Yeah,
so they
it's
can
a
do whatever
scam.
the fuck they want.
Because the other ones say you will receive
Yeah.
2 nights. In addition, you will receive 2 nights at the Marriott and 2 nights, 2 complimentary airline vouchers. And this one just says, you are also also available.
So means they're gonna try to sell you that cruise.
So what do you got to
The
do?
retail value of this award is $1,180.
No way, it's way more.
Bonus, call within 24 hours and receive a $100 dining voucher at over 45,000 restaurants.
We gotta call right now. It's almost been 24 hours.
What is the deal? What do you got to do? They're not saying anything about.
And what was the title or description of what you're gonna be doing?
Yeah, what do you got to
It's
do?
a 2024 Travel and Excursion Showcase.
That's
I don't
very
know.
vague. It's
Yeah.
very vague.
Very vague.
Yeah.
It doesn't really even have much in the fine
Okay.
print.
I mean, it says
area.
you're invited. If they start talking to me about something, I'll be like, this is not what I signed up for, buddy.
Okay, so we're gonna give.
I don't know.
Here we go. We're gonna give Trace and Lauren those Lencar glasses that take
So
video,
videotape?
and you're gonna go undercover, and you're gonna expose the the what is it? The vacationing and expedition. What
Yeah.
is it?
Travel and excursion showcase. Jesus, get
And
it right.
So you go undercover and you go, oh, look at this bullshit. Oh, what's this bullshit he's going to talk about now? And we can finally see what's going on behind closed doors in these things.
I mean, I know like one or two people that have actually, gone to do those things and end up buying it. Like, I just can't imagine being. I mean, I haven't done it, so maybe I can't imagine that I would get duped. Like, I just can't in a million years.
I mean, because you should be able to get this without buying something, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Because that's, supposed to be. It says in exchange for attending,
No,
you will receive.
Yeah, you'll get.
So that's. It does say.
I don't think I could buy a timeshare if I, just in general, like I can't.
I mean, and the small print is only one sentence long, basically. So it just says all, trademarks are property of the respective owners. But then it says, not a timeshare or real estate offer. No purchase is required.
It's
I
something
don't
else.
believe
It's
that it's
something
not
else.
a timeshare.
I mean,
Let me
look,
see.
they could be selling anything. Have cruise tickets. It could be. It's something to do with travel that they're trying to pawn off. So your mom and I sat through the spiel for the timeshare, and
You've done it?
and we had no intention of buying a timeshare, and we didn't buy a timeshare, and we got the steak knives, and we went home. That was a waste of time.
No, I thought you get the steak knives. I thought you got conned into like one of those deals where you sell steak knives.
No, we actually received some free steak knives that were not particularly good. I don't believe.
What is that? What is that one thing everybody does where they go, selling steak knives, like the pyramid scheme? You ever heard of that?
It's just steak knives. It's a
No, I
steak
knew
knives
a kid
pyramid deal.
that was doing it. It's like, I don't know.
I think everything's got a pyramid deal. There's every product has somebody selling it door to door, trying to do some kind of Amway scam.
Maybe if
Pyramid
you were really
deal.
good, you could make some money. But like everybody I know who's done it, it's like they can't get a job or don't want to get a job, so they're
Yeah.
like, "Well, I'll also just be a door-to-door steak knife salesman," and
Yeah.
it's such a dick move, to try to be this because they don't go out and they don't actually go door to door selling steak knives. They, go to their entire family and force them to buy knives and their friends and try and get them to buy knives. And then once every family member and friend they know has bought all their knives, they're like, all right, I'm done
Done.
with it. And
I
you only
hate
bought the
that.
knives because you're
Yeah.
trying to be nice.
Yep. And it's like it's like you're just a dick because I quit doing that. It's like, oh my so and so, she's starting to sell essential oils or these, this jewelry or something, and anybody want to buy any? I'm like, no, because I'm just throwing my money away because they're not going to keep doing that. And I can't give you advice because people think you're a dick if you're a Debbie Downer if you say, you're not going to make any money at that. Don't do it. And then you let them waste their time and they do it and then they figure it out themselves.
God, I mean, it just seems like such a dick move to me to invite, if I invited a bunch of people over and then I was like, anybody want to buy some candles, and then you realize, oh, he just invited me over to sell me candles.
Yeah.
Like,
See, that's the real dick move when they don't tell you.
yeah.
Hey, it's a candle party.
I've gone to a candle party. I've bought a candle at the thing.
Boo, brutal. So rude to force someone to buy a candle.
I mean,
that they
I
don't
would-
really
yeah.
want. Do you remember what was the other one? They'd have the naughty, sexy lady parties.
Yeah.
With the
Where you
Yeah.
buy the oils and the
Lingerie
dildos
and
and the double-headed dildos
gag
and the
Butt
Yeah.
plugs.
this
I
and
wonder,
that.
are they still doing that? Do you
I
think, or is
don't
that a thing?
know. Who-
And how many of those do you do before you're like, yeah, this is wasting my time? I spent 4 hours at a party with ladies and sold them $18 worth of dildos.
Yeah.
Boo.
And that's that's two people trying to make money off of it. It's the person that comes and throws the party, and then your friend that has it at their house and hosts it and has to buy wine and cheese and all kinds of food for you.
Sucker that.
Then you both got to try to make money. Yeah.
Man,
I don't know if people are still doing that. Do people
Not
still?
that I know. I've never heard anyone.
You think?
still
I
doing
guess
that.
people are still going door to door selling stuff.
I don't think.
Can you?
I think you
like
get
it's
shot.
a recipe to get shot nowadays. Just knock
Yeah.
on strangers' doors with a vacuum in your hand.
I don't even know if they go door to door for the census. Well, they do probably for the census, because that was,
Oh, I think they do. Ugh.
that was
I
sketchy.
didn't really hear.
Because you got to go out and
You got
the middle
everyone,
of nowhere
every
and
single,
stuff.
you're supposed to go to every single person's house in the country.
And they got to ask, a lot of personal questions. It's a lot of personal questions. I remember when I was growing up, for some reason, my mom did that. She signed up to help with the census one year and go around to people's houses.
Probably pays pretty good.
And I remember one time she came home, and, this is when I was younger. And she came home and said, just went out to some old guy's house in the middle of the woods, to ask him questions. And she said he sat down with her at the table, and he sat a gun on the table and said, "Be careful what you ask me." It was like, jeez. And that was back 45, 50 years ago. I don't know how long ago it was.
She's lucky.
Yeah.
Man,
How many census workers in people's basements right now?
Right?
most of them.
They don't tell you that.
No.
I mean, my friends one morning, two like it was when I was like 20, between 20 and 22, and two girls show up at our house, about the same age as us, kind of pretty girls selling cable. And I wake up and there's two girls in my house. I'm like, what is going on here? My friends are buying cable for the house. Like, that's all it took was two girls to ask them if they wanted cable. And they're like, oh, yeah, if you come inside, we'll get cable. I was like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
And they're not realizing that if they come inside, they don't want anything to do with you after seeing what's inside that house.
Those
filthy
guys aren't
house.
thinking. Those guys ain't even thinking about that.
I mean,
They just want to stare at pretty girls for 5 minutes.
especially in the morning, I don't care if two girls show up in my house and I'm trying to, and it was like, what do you want? I just slammed the door in their face. They got. I mean, nowadays, where I live, if somebody comes to the only person that ever comes to our house is, I think, Spectrum or something, trying to sell us internet down that road. And, we'll see the car pull up, and we're like, the whole house, we're all like, what is going on? Why is there a person at our house? What's
He's done that. He's learned from being here. That's what we do. It's like, who's coming down the driveway? What's going on?
Everybody's like hiding, trying to get a peek out of the window where they can't see you.
You ever see that, the Maniscalco?
That's exactly
Sebastian
how we are. That's why it's so funny.
Funny comedian when he does the thing about people. It used to be that people come to your house and you'd invite them in and have some coffee, and I got cake here just for this occasion, for in case anybody stops by. He's like, and nowadays people come to your house and people crouch down and hide behind walls, and nobody wants to answer their doors. Yeah,
Surprised people answer the door for flowers.
I go to people's houses that don't have peepholes,
I know.
and I always look at that to see if they're looking at you or if they got the ring cam or whatever. Some of them have no peepholes or nothing. I'm like, how do you ever answer your door? And I watch for sometimes they'll have a little
Blinds,
window and a kitchen that looks out, and I never see them look out it.
They just open that door.
It's like, you open the door just to note somebody you don't even know.
They got flowers.
Just randomly open the door wide open.
Yeah,
Hello?
crazy.
It's crazy. I got a couple updates. We're always talking about updates. Well, I got updates that we can play. Nobody else is probably playing the updates. See, the Scotty Scheffler deal. We talked about that a little, didn't we, Trace?
I don't know.
The number one golfer.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
got
yeah.
And he got arrested. but he got out for his tea time, and then the video came out, and it looks like the cops were lying. And yesterday, this is his lawyers. They dropped all the charges.
Oh, did they?
Steve, I have to ask you though, the statements that Scotty made after the arrest don't seem to fully align with what you're saying right now. He admits that he got impatient and went too far.
No, here's what happened, is he is being interrogated after the most stressful situation of his life, right? And the officer is actually asking him leading questions and trying to get him to agree with them, okay? And that's why you don't talk to the police, because they are going to try to put words in your mouth.
Oh man,
That's the kind of lawyer I want right there. He's all over it.
it's fiery. See, that's the kind of lawyer you want. You don't mess with this guy.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
But
And
this was
that's
after.
exactly what they did.
But
This is probably what he probably went into
Did.
the police office and gave him what for, and they're like, yeah. But once they got the video, they're like, we're effed. We're
Yeah.
effed.
I mean, but this is also, but being rich gets you this lawyer
Yeah.
that gets you out of any trouble you get in.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
that was after he was
No.
read his Miranda rights. He didn't
Of
have
course,
to speak.
he didn't have to speak. But again, he asked to talk to the officer. He wanted to explain to him what happened. However, they are trying to get him to confess to something that he didn't do. And the video evidence shows he didn't do it.
Yeah, pretty much.
So that all charges dropped, and
Now he can go back to the country club and not be a felon.
now we can go back to being a millionaire.
I mean, what is the charge? I mean, if you're not this golf guy, and this happens to you, you going to jail for like attempted murder?
Yeah.
And to be,
And
how
there's
can you be a cop and be like, go through the court system and saying this guy tried to kill me when he didn't, and then you go to jail and the guy's just like, oh, no, I win,
There's some people who would put you in jail for 10 years because you pissed them off. And they would have no remorse. So they would, yeah, fuck that guy.
Some people just have no. I mean, how can you be a cop? And what was on the news last night? The cop got arrested. He's 24 years old, and he got arrested for choking out. What was the girl? 16, 17, and 18-year-olds.
Yeah, doing sexual stuff with two 18-year-olds and a 17-year-old, and consensually choking them out.
He told him he got off on choking girls out, and they let him choke them out. And then he videotapes it, and then sends it to one of his cop friends. They fucking turned him in for being a pedophile.
Check this out.
What
They
the fuck?
immediately turned him in, and now he's been arrested.
Damn.
One of Grady Judd's boys again.
No, that's not one of Grady's.
Oh, I thought he was on
the
there.
Lakeland police officer.
Oh,
So but usually,
was on there,
usually
commenting.
in incidents like that, it was something else. Maybe no, you're right.
They
You
both-
are right. I was thinking of the other one, where they were beaten. There's a controversy where these two Lakeland police officers are beating up this 16-year-old kid
300 and some pounds, 16-year-old.
because he was trespassing and wouldn't leave and wouldn't identify himself. And they say that, he started swinging at the officers, but you got all these Black Lives Matters leaders now are like, we need to protest. These guys need to be fired. And it's like, well, sometimes when you don't obey the cops and you take a swing at them, you get beat up and tasered. Isn't that how it goes?
Yeah.
For
I don't know
anybody?
if it's on camera, but they did say that he punched one of them in the face first. So all bets are off, buddy. Sorry. Don't be punching cops in the face.
So I believe
that.
See, the video you see is a video from somebody who was there and has a vested interest in that kid not being at fault. So naturally, they didn't send him. They probably edited it, him swinging at him, and that's the
Yeah.
big But if there's a body camera, once that comes out, then you know the true story. But they're trying to fan the flames.
Oh, yeah.
It's an
They're
election.
like, they should be de-escalating. I think they ended up tasing him, too.
I mean, they were punching him in the head, but the guy was big. Like,
He was
how
a big
did you say
kid.
300? And
They said he was like 300 and some pounds.
you know,
And all they keep
6
saying
foot,
is,
300 pounds.
this boy is only 16. Okay, well then, quit acting like a fucking adult criminal. If you're going to act like an adult criminal, you're going to get treated like an adult criminal.
And you're the size of an NBA player.
Yeah. It's like, and all charges should be dropped. They don't even know all the facts, you know? And they're like, all charges should be dropped. It's like, look, even if the cops get in trouble for what they did, all charges against the kid for what he did wrong should not be dropped.
They have a lawyer guy, like a lot of news stations do, and they go, well, what do you think about this video? And he was like, hey, pretty much the cops did it by the book.
Yeah.
So they're just looking. It's an election year. They're looking for the next George Floyd, probably. That's what they're looking for. Just wait. The next big thing that you see happening, you just know that it's been planned.
Yeah.
The next big stink. Whatever's gonna stink this summer, the big stink. They got it ready to go.
And when's the next election?
November.
Oh.
So maybe the big stink is Donald Trump will be convicted. That could happen today. Or tomorrow.
Convicted. And where's he going to jail? Somebody please just tell me where he's going to jail. Where's Donald Trump going to jail? And where's Donald Trump's bodyguards going to jail? That's what I want to know. You go to jail, he gets bodyguards. Are they sentenced to prison too? Because they have to sit in there and protect him.
No. So if he
or is that the one place the president of the United States, former president, doesn't get his bodyguards?
That's where you need it the most.
Yeah.
So,
it's like, how does that work? Nobody's bringing that. Why wouldn't anybody
be
bringing that up?
Elaborate plan they'd have to have.
Please get me out of here.
Ready to go.
Keep getting fucked in the ass.
That does not happen. Ever.
So if you're found guilty, like if they say Donald Trump was found guilty, do they remand you into custody and then you have to get bailed out if you appeal? Right? You could be out on appeal.
Yeah.
So do they have to, allegedly they would have to take him to jail? Everybody goes to jail, right? When you get convicted of a crime like this, you don't go home and they report to jail. I think they take you away, don't they?
Yeah, I don't know.
They put the cuffs on you and take you away. See, if that happens, that's going to be...
People are going to lose it.
People are going to lose it.
Yeah, there's no... I just don't understand. Why aren't people asking that question already? Why aren't they going, so, what happens with, the politicians have bodyguards. What happens with the bodyguards? Is that, if he goes to jail, where do they go? How do they protect him? Because you get protection. That's one of the perks of being a politician.
And why aren't the news talking about that?
The rest of your life, you get that. Why isn't one person asking that?
It's a pretty big...
Are you going to tell me not one
deal.
Person has thought of that?
So
that's the first thing I thought of.
Maybe they're looking... Maybe that... we all know they're in together. It's... for the shock factor when today at 3:00 in the afternoon the jury says guilty and out of nowhere, you're not really thinking about it. This trial's been going on forever. They're putting cuffs on Trump and he's wearing an orange jumpsuit. Think of the hoopla that's going to surround that.
If that happens, then I already know everything's fake and they are staging everything and they're all in on it together. So that's why I know he's not going to jail. And then they say things like, that just shows nobody's above the law. Yes, they are. A lot of people are above the law.
I hope he's guilty. I want to see the Trump supporters break him out of prison.
And if he did go to jail, it's just some fake bullshit.
Think he's getting a full body cavity search? I think they do that to you.
I don't think so.
I think they do.
Can your bodyguards protect you against that? No.
I said that yesterday, Trace. I was like, I kind of want him to be convicted. Let's get this party going.
Yeah.
Let's get the party going. The party is fixing to happen soon. Before this next election, something crazy is going to happen. Just like it did last time with the BLM and all that stuff. Something really distracting and crazy is going to happen.
Which sucks for us. All of it sucks for us.
Just get it going. I can't take the suspense anymore. Let's see, what is it? June, July, August, September, October. That's 5. That's still, we got a long time till the election. 5 months
Yeah.
of
They can
bullshit.
just start sending bad weather our way, everybody's way again. I mean, they're destroying the Middle East,
I mean,
the
Midwest having some bad tornadoes.
Yeah.
Just nothing but.
It's climate,
Tornadoes.
climate change, man.
That's all they
been
gotta
dry.
say. That's all they gotta say.
And, you know, if there was climate change that was causing tornadoes like that, do you think you could change it?
What do you mean?
How are we going to stop? Allegedly, they would say that things have changed so much that every year there's going to be devastating tornadoes in the
I
Midwest that
wouldn't-
kill 10 times more people than they did 10 years ago.
I wouldn't put it past not even our government, just the world. Whoever's in charge of the world. I think they're already making,
Fake weather.
already control the weather. I heard they did some cloud seeding in Dubai, and it the entire Dubai flooded because
It was like a huge flood.
yeah.
But once, I swear, I think I saw it. Once again, it was one of those things where it's like, Dubai has the worst flood in over 100 years. And I'm like, well, it happened 100 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, sometimes things just happen. It's a bunch of hype. You'll always, it's the worst this and that since 1872. So you're telling me in 1872 the exact same conditions existed. And that kind of blow that theory out of the water. It doesn't matter. You can't do nothing about climate change. Quit spending money on it.
I was going to play a video, but I just realized I got to go through it and make sure there's no dicks or buttholes in it.
What? Were you at a
Definitely-
gay bathhouse?
Definitely better go through that one.
No, I was,
You boating yesterday?
I was out boating yesterday, and there's nobody out there because it was Wednesday. I was like I was only like a quarter mile from shore, but I went out the pass and kind of just cruised along the coast and got a fishing spot.
Yeah.
I didn't see anybody for like an hour, so I decided to fish nude all day.
Are you serious?
Is that okay? Is that legal? I didn't see
what's
any
the
boats.
reasoning for it?
Trying to get my tan on, man. It's this beautiful tan, and then I take my pants off, and I'm like glowing white down there. I got it.
So you took your underwear and everything off?
Yeah.
Like a full
Like a
creepo
heathen.
Paradise Lakes guy.
Yeah, but I
Glad
didn't
that
go
guy.
around other boats and be like, bend over and show my butthole. Like, that's a Paradise Lakes person move. I was just
So you saw nobody.
nobody.
Nobody. Okay. Somebody's seeing that.
Nobody's seeing that.
They got
Unless they
cameras.
got binoculars.
They got cameras set up somewhere.
Elon Musk sees everything. Starlink, 75 cameras on you at all times.
I was a little worried before, a little bit worried because I've been out a couple miles out fishing, and there's nobody out there. And then you just turn and the fucking FWC's pulling up to your boat. I was like, is it illegal to be, it's your fault for sneaking up on me.
Did you get sunburned?
No, I can't get sunburned. I'm trying so hard.
I think you can be nude on your boat.
I think so.
If there's nobody around.
Nobody's around.
I don't know. Well, they're around.
Who?
The cops, when they come up, they're around.
That's on them, right? I think.
don't know.
I don't know.
So did you have your bathing suit ready to go in case somebody rolled up on you?
Yeah, why not? I mean, I could see far away, and I was, I put him on a couple times and took him off again at certain times.
He's just out there taking his pants on and off.
At one point, I had a big fish on one line, and my other rod got hit. And I'm naked with two fishing poles, and I'm just like, I want to put my pants on, but I also don't know what to do with these two fishing poles because I got two fish on them.
What
at
a
the same
conundrum
time.
he's gotten
And then-
himself into.
I'm holding my one fishing pole between my legs while I reel the other one in. And
Remind me not to ever use that fishing pole.
I hate to say this because I know he's going to take me up on it, but The naked fisherman. That's a gimmick right there. It's a gimmick.
Naked and not afraid at all.
Is it a gimmick? How do you do that?
An OnlyFans deal.
Oh,
Yeah.
It'd be said, that's a niche. The OnlyFans, while on the water, naked fisherman deal. I mean, you're going to end up putting rods up your butt. But you can start out
so.
just being nude.
how much money would it take for someone to offer you to put the rod up your?
Gosh.
I mean, every fish you catch, you got to put it up your butt. That's the deal.
They're like, they'd be going, put that fish's mouth over your penis.
Oh,
Yeah, and then you'd be arrested for
yeah.
what's it called?
Pulls.
Bestiality.
I think
Yeah.
you're good with fish.
Are
I
you?
don't
I think,
Fish. What is it got to be?
I don't think you can. I don't think you can fuck fish.
but you can bash a fish's head in. It's
Fishfuckers.com.
completely illegal. You can catch whatever fish, unless it's a protected.
I don't think you can put your dick in a fish's mouth and video that. I mean, I've
What's the
seen.
violation.
Tuttle showed me a video of a guy fucking a fish. His friend was helping him fuck the fish. It was
It's
weird.
not an easy thing to do. I think you can. I don't think fish have any rights.
I think,
you can take your goldfish out of the tank and stomp it, and there's
And
nothing.
I don't think anybody's worried about the fish's rights. I think they're like, look at this weirdo fucking a fish.
Yeah.
I agree. I think it should. I'm with you, but I'm just thinking. I don't know if that's an animal rights deal that they would mess with.
That's got to be
The fish.
bestiality, right?
I would think so.
That's
In
what
my
it is.
mind,
That's
it
the
is.
crime. Is bestiality.
That's
Going in another direction
Not
says there's already a chubby woman that does that nude fishing.
Yeah, but
Maybe.
no, she's a
hot
woman.
tan man.
She's a woman. We're looking for a hot tan man. There's
except for my butt.
there's a certain crowd that's gonna watch nude Trace. It's not gonna watch. A
I don't
nude
think
woman.
a lot of
Yeah.
people are
If you
gonna
know what
watch
I mean.
it.
I
But
know what you mean.
I'm telling you, buddy.
what?
It's the way it is nowadays.
Oh.
So that Sopranos lady that looks like she's kind of washed up. I really hadn't heard about her much, and then she went on OnlyFans and made a couple mil.
Who?
And I don't know, some Sopranos lady.
I don't
She's
know what
famous.
From the
From the
show?
show Sopranos.
Oh.
If you watch Sopranos, you'd know her, but I didn't
Yeah.
watch the Sopranos. I don't know. We were busy. Whenever the Sopranos on something else was going on in our lives, and she made a ton of money on OnlyFans, and I'm sure it was just like for boob shots or something.
I don't know if I could.
Or
I
maybe
could put up.
maybe lingerie. It could be these stars are making tons of money.
Yeah.
Dre.
I don't think I could put a fishing pole up my butt. I've
As
never.
far as what?
As far as money, people asking them for
your
put
pride,
that up your butt, boy.
logistically or
Logistically.
mentally.
And growing up as a kid, you experiment with your body, man. And I remember sticking like a 1/4 inch of my finger up my butt and being like, "Oh," and I just it felt so weird, and I never want to do. Oh, it fucking grosses me out till today.
I need to know about your experiments.
And that's the only thing you've ever had up your butt, huh?
That's the only thing I've ever had on my butt.
I mean, you can give the illusion, in your cheeks there that you're doing more than you are. Trust me, I thought about this. I'm trying to make money any way I can.
I think I put a 1/4 of a Xanax up my butt when I was like 18.
Just like I said,
See,
we
the
don't.
truth's coming out now. Pretty soon it'll be, oh, that's right. I did also
Definitely,
put-
that's it. That's all I've put up my butt.
Why? Because you were hiding it, or you were wanting the effects.
I found it under my couch, and I was like, "This isn't enough to do anything, unless maybe I put it up my butt." Because they say,
Why not just put it under your
problem.
tongue or something
I
to
guess
make it have it
I'm
dissolve?
sorry.
Why-
Chop it up and snort it. I'd inject it before I put it up my butt.
Nah, it's.
What did people used to put up their butt? Cocaine or something?
Yeah.
Why? I mean,
Alleged- go
doesn't
ahead.
that get in your
Well-
system just as much as rubbing it on your gums? Why go there? Why? And what would it take? 3 minutes? Hit you 3 minutes sooner? I mean, you can't wait 10 minutes for cocaine to take effect.
Well,
You got to put it up your fucking butt. What is wrong with
I
people?
think like when people do this, it's like just the residue, right?
Yeah.
I think if you did a whole line and you rubbed it all in your mouth, you'd be like, like it'd make you numb. Like it's because
Yeah, I
it
think
numbs
so.
you a little when you in your nose when it does. If you did the whole. I don't know. I'm just guessing why people don't
Yeah.
do it orally. There's got to be a reason.
Why not just snort it? I'm pretty sure it takes effect.
I thought
That's for
pretty
people
quick.
with deviated septums.
Yeah,
because
you blow your nose
they've
out.
done so much cocaine that they're so addicted that now they have to have it blowing up their ass. And I would like to know what kind of straw that is, how long it is.
What if you just eat it? Can you just eat
That's what we were talking.
cocaine?
I don't.
Because
without rubbing it on your gums? Like
because
just,
people don't. They don't.
No.
It's not a thing. So there must be.
I think
a
it's
reason.
a waste. I think so.
would it? Maybe
don't-
it
I
takes a
don't know.
long time to get from your stomach
Maybe it doesn't.
into your system. It doesn't
It
work
gets more
that way?
dilute. I don't know, but
I was gonna say
obviously
dilute, like mix it in water and drink it. What does that do to you? Nothing.
probably not as much as the directly going through the thin membrane of your nose right into those blood vessels and getting you high like that.
Yeah.
That's what I would imagine. It's cocaine talk. So just make it legal. People gonna do the coke, they're gonna do the coke.
I mean, I think I'd probably just not do coke as opposed to putting it up my ass. I mean, honestly. How do you get it up there? Did people blow it up there with a straw?
See, is it
Other
like is it
people?
a straw this long?
Or is it whatever straw they
or
can
is
get?
It, I mean,
You know those little stirrers that you use for a little drink? They're about this
swizzle
long.
sticks, so swizzle stick straw. Because the longer the straw, the harder it is to blow through. You know, it's like a hose. The longer the hose, the
Yeah,
No,
but
not
a
a
straw from
straw.
7-Eleven isn't hard to blow through. But you're still
I don't know. You need to
having
get
to.
some.
Is that how they get it up their butts? By someone else blowing it up there, or
Yeah.
are they putting it on their finger and sticking their finger up their butt? Anybody know that the answer to that?
Finger up the butt. I don't think.
I don't know. Putting coating your finger in that and sticking it up. I don't know how they get it up their butt.
I don't know. I'd like to know more about
These
this
are fucking
cocaine
weirdos
up the
to
butt
me.
thing and who's doing that for you. And do you have to be? It's only rich people who can hire their assistant is blowing cocaine up their butt because they're
Yeah.
paid to.
Who else is blowing cocaine up
But-
their butt?
My best
I
buddy.
mean, Trace might do it if he was drunk, you know.
Yeah, I'll blow cocaine up somebody's butt.
See?
Whatever.
Trace he'll piece together 8 straws and blow it up
Yeah,
his
and
own
eat
butt.
8 straws.
Okay.
It's one of those things that you always hear about, but you never really know anybody who's actually blown cocaine up their.
Maybe no, because nobody wants to tell you. After
Is
they
there-
come out of that stage, they're like repressing their memories.
Yeah.
Don't tell anybody you ever did that.
I think there's some people who are like, yeah, I used to blow cocaine up my ass, and then there's people like me who
You know,
probably never tell anybody about the time I blew up my ass.
Yeah.
Keep that.
Yeah, I think people. I think people wouldn't tell people about that. I mean, I wouldn't care if I've blown cocaine up my butthole before. I'd let you know.
See, he's one of those.
He
He's
has
one
no
of those people
shame.
that has no shame. He's nude. He's fishing nude on his boat.
Oh, it was fun.
Somebody
What
was on shore with a telescope,
Yeah.
looking at your dong.
Good for that. Makes me feel good. I wanted to see
Have
it
you-
that
There's
bad.
probably pictures all over the internet right now of it.
The guy was like, he was like, man, I can't zoom in anymore. I'm just, I'm not seeing it. I can't zoom in anymore.
Can't find it.
I don't know, man. My just outlook on life has completely changed since I was a kid. I mean, somebody seeing me naked, like from the age of like 10 to like 20, 25 even, was like my biggest fear. And now, like, if I had a dream that I was naked at school, I'd just be like, whatever, bro.
It's
Really?
it is.
Trace is
Yeah.
gonna. That's from going to Paradise Lakes too many times. Trace is gonna be joining there pretty soon.
I just don't want to be a nudist. That
But I thought about that. Now, there's so many cameras everywhere. So Imagine in a public. There's probably some public bathroom that you've gone into where there was some hidden camera because there's weirdos all over the world doing this constantly. And I was thinking, who cares? You want to see my penis while I'm going to the bathroom? I don't really care.
I care less.
Whatever.
There probably has been, people feel,
I can
and
almost
even
guarantee it.
at the nudist colony, I'm sure they say no pictures. You're not allowed to go in there and take pictures, but there are people too, and they are probably on their phones all the time, like everyone else. So if they're sitting out at a pool on their phone, that's not an unusual thing. But you bet they're sneaking pictures.
Oof.
You know what I mean?
Like to see
all you gotta do is act like you're on your phone. You're taking pictures, right?
I got a bunch of Karens enforcing this
When
rule.
I mean, I can
I'd
take
like to
pictures
know.
when I go in there. I saw a couple people that
Donna's taking pictures.
I said I could.
when I
When
went,
I'm driving, who would know that I'm taking pictures?
Start a website. Snapshots of the nudies.
when I went out to Pine Island the other day and hung out, there was some dolphins out there, and then there was two girls in bikinis taking a picture of the dolphin, and then there was a guy behind the girls taking a picture of them. Just in
Sums up America.
in his yard chair. Just
Yep. Elab says, what about all those Airbnbs? They have secret cameras in their homes watching their guests. Probably.
They do, man. Yeah.
And then there's probably guests that put cameras in there and then rent the house again a couple weeks later to go back and see what he's got on his camera.
I'm never letting anyone in my house again. Ever. Probably.
I mean, I guess I'd care. I mean, if I stayed at a hotel with me and Lauren and somebody, I guess if my kids were there, then I'd get pissed. But, if it was just me and Lauren and somebody, has had a hidden camera in there, like, whatever.
Whatever.
Don't post it anywhere.
Or post it.
They're posting
Or
it
post
already.
it. Hey, sorry, but if you got me walking around nude on camera in my bedroom, well, sorry about your luck.
I'm not pissed till you're making money and I'm not. Then that's when I'm gonna get irritated.
When the Trace nude surface and he makes the big bucks.
Yeah, if they're making the big money.
We need a good Karen video.
Sean, Donna is having Karen withdrawals.
Yeah.
Because you just gave us a drunk under the guise of a Karen. And Donna, she's jonesing. She's jonesing for it. Now she's going to have to wait another, 5 days. If you'd have let me know, babe, I would have found a Karen. There's Karens constantly available on the internet.
Yeah.
It's a constant stream of Karens. It just depends on the degree of how good the Karen is.
The thing about it is when you find it, then you have to watch the whole thing to make sure it's good. And then you got to watch it again.
And then you don't get the initial reaction.
Crystal Gale says she sent us one.
She sent us a Karen. Fantastic.
I don't know if I should say, are you allowed to go fishing if the bird built a nest on your boat?
What?
You're allowed to go
Like,
fish.
you're not allowed to fuck with birds, but if one had built a nest in my trailer, what do I do?
This is a hypothetical. Obviously,
Yeah, hypothetical
obviously
question.
A bird did not build it. If you let somebody know, you might get in trouble.
Yeah,
But I'm sure stuff like that happens tons of times a day, and nobody tells that they've done something to a bird's nest. They're just like, oops, keep it under your hat.
Yeah.
Though, it didn't happen this. I've checked in my part of my trailer, and there's been a couple empty nests before.
Yeah.
And I didn't. But the one time, I mean, I can say this if it was a complete accident, right?
Yeah.
I turned my jet ski on, on shore and went vroom to make sure it worked before I took it out and just spit out a bunch of eggs and fucking nest out of the jet.
Wow.
Some bird had built a nest in the jet area of my jet ski, and I turned it on, vroom, and it just.
Them's the brakes. Them's the brakes.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
I mean, if it was a bald eagle's nest, you might be in
I
trouble.
don't think you'd still get in trouble. Well, you can't get in trouble
not for that.
something you
For an
didn't know.
accident.
I'm saying if it was on your boat and you threw it away.
Nobody would
I don't
know. Who would even know?
Everyone, they know. They see everything. They see everything, hear everything. You can't talk. Or your phone's listening to everything you say.
I mean, your phone listening to everything you say is like it used to kind of be a rumor, and now everybody just knows.
Now it's common knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a comedian talking about that this weekend. About that, getting the as soon as you say something, it's coming up on your phone.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Everybody knows that.
all these apps you get, they're like, they want access to your microphone and your camera, and you just hit yep and yep, and you think it's just, because you're, you're uploading pictures to Facebook, or you're, going live on Facebook, and it needs to use your mic and your camera.
Yeah, but
They
if
want
you
to spy on you is what they
here's
want
the
to
thing,
do.
though, people don't. If you don't read the whole thing, it doesn't just say access to your camera, and it says access to your contacts, your messages. It says everything.
Your firstborn.
It's saying we get anything that's in your phone, we have access to, and everybody is okay because they want that app or
They
that
don't care.
whatever.
They want it.
I mean, it says your contacts, your messages, your everything, your photos. I don't understand why they need that.
Wasn't
I mean,
this-
they don't need it. They need it to sell it.
They
I
want
guess.
it. They want it. It was at South Park. We did in the Apple terms of services agreement. It was a human centipede deal.
Yeah.
And that if you read the fine print, and it's pretty much how it is.
I
People,
mean,
they'll sign away. They don't care. They gotta have it. They're addicted. It's like a drug. It's like a drug. They'll be blowing iPhones up their ass soon.
I've been this AI bullshit's really been getting me. I don't know what to think about it. I've heard people being like, it's almost to the point that it's out of control and it's growing exponentially, and it's, but like AI, just like I guess I'm just kind of don't pay attention to stuff, but like AI hasn't affected my life in the slightest bit. Like I don't even know how I'd use it or where I get it. Can I get AI? Like I don't. Probably a phone app or something.
Yeah,
but
you can just Google it and it'll come up free AI or whatever.
Yeah, I don't. For me, I don't see any practical use for it. Personally, I guess if it's solving these really labor and research intensive problems because it's got all the information in the world that it can. I don't know.
I mean, are they trying to use AI to cure
know.
things?
I don't know what they're trying
If
to
you
do.
put all the information in the world in AI, then it should be able to solve some cures, some medical mysteries and
it
stuff like
should
that, right? Because I thought it was horrible that doctors don't. A lot of times, doctors don't go out and consult with other doctors. Because not only do they not care, they're not like, I don't go that far, but they don't want to look like they're stupid. So they don't want another doctor thinking, like solving something like, oh, yeah, that's easy. It's this. And then they look like an idiot. So they don't want to consult with other doctors. But if you put it all in AI, there should be a cure for everything.
Exactly. If you collate all the random information and people who say they've been cured or doctors who have proof that people, and all together, you should be able, with AI, you should be able to cure almost every disease.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, people are
They
like,
ain't gonna come out with that, are they?
No.
people are, talking about how it could, AI could take over the world or whatever. And, I'm kind of like, that's ridiculous. Or I'm like, has that been happening for the past 10 years? If are computers the reason, they are the reason that people are addicted, this internet deal, AI has figured out a way to keep everybody addicted to the AI. And,
Probably.
They're manipulating us
probably,
through technology.
I think we're already being manipulated.
They've probably
I
had
feel it.
AI for the past 10 years, if not more. I don't know how long, but they don't give us stuff that they haven't already had.
True.
That's,
I think it was a Joe Rogan. I just saw a clip of, and they're talking about this one AI and how it's starting to, I can't exactly remember, but it's like doesn't want to be turned off.
Yeah.
It doesn't want to be so. It's like that's the whole. It's going to become sentient.
Yeah.
And it's going to take over the world. And it's like I think that's a phony baloney thing made up so they can say that. The government, so that anytime the government say this AI is out of control, we have to shut down the internet because it's going to bomb Russia tomorrow, and you'll be going, they got to shut down because AI is they're just shutting down the internet to control you.
I mean, I just don't.
Just kidding.
I don't get why they just don't stop. Like, just fucking leave it. Now they're to power these AI things, they're using nuclear reactors, and they're building nuclear reactors to power this AI. And it's like, what, you're worried about AI taking over humanity, but you're gonna give it a nuclear reactor to
supercharge it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't understand.
Sounds great. Sounds great.
What I don't understand is you've seen examples when it first came out. All over Twitter, there would be these videos of completely AI-produced animation or real life fake motion pictures. They'd have like a minute and a half of some dragon movie that was completely AI. And then I don't see anything about AI anymore. And I haven't seen the criminals really using AI to defraud people when they were saying that was going to happen. And if AI could do all this, like imitate your nephew's voice so he can call you from Ireland and say, Grandma, send me $1,000. And
send me 100,000 K.
And it's Little Johnny's voice. It sounds exactly like Little Johnny, and grandmas easily do. You're not hearing about that. Why isn't that happening?
You won't hear about it until they want you to hear about it. That's why.
I guess so.
The one thing is, just they're saying like it could just get rid of everybody's job, like everybody's going to be jobless. And how does
then what?
What are they? The universal. What is it when we pay everybody's money?
Universal income?
Yeah, universal income.
Well, I'll take some of that.
Well, so you're just saying we'll become a socialist country, and you will get a pittance, and everybody will be on food stamps. You get so much food, and the government pays for you enough money to exist, but you're basically a slave to the government. That's what's going to happen, and AI runs everything.
Give me that check. I'll sign
It might
up.
be better than the people that are running it now because none of them know how to run a big business.
Well, it's going to be the same people running it.
Yeah.
It's the same people. Those people are never going away. Same kind of people.
I mean, like one job, that it's already like pretty much going to be obsolete in the next year is an interpreter.
That's true.
I mean, if you're what do you fucking do if you're an interpreter? You've been an interpreter for 30 years, and all of a sudden everybody's just like, oh, we don't need interpreters anymore because we don't have to pay somebody to do this because the phone can do it.
I guess that's just progress. Like the telegraph operators were, there's like, after they're like, hey, you can quit. We got phones now. But this is what I've been a deep dash guy my whole life. Nope, you're out of a job.
Yeah.
You're out of a job. So them's the breaks.
Well,
that's true. That's a lot. You're the only person who speaks Farsi. You're in demand by the U.S. military, and they pay you good money to be a translator. Now they just got it on their phone, probably like that. That's kind of stuff AI should be doing, doing. I don't know. I'm dumb about AI. I don't have none of that artificial intelligence.
I'm sending you a picture I took yesterday. I was listening to something about AI yesterday, and while I was doing it, I drive past this, and I'm like, gosh, they're coming for everybody's job, no matter what you do. I think you're pretty much fucked.
You know what they're going to do is pretty soon they're going to start generating these AI podcasts. Mm-hmm. Just complete.
Yeah.
And they won't be particularly compelling, but
brainwashing
but
people
will just get used to it. Like the TikTok people are used to dumb videos now. They'll be used to these AI podcasts, and all the real talented people will be going, can't believe these AI podcasts are beating us.
Yeah.
And they cost pennies on the dollar.
gosh.
Wow.
Yep. Ned's
get the
Navy
picture.
says, at 4 a.m., the wife heard one of the baby goats screaming. And I hopped out of bed and busted my ass and almost broke down the front door. But it freaked the coyote out so much he dropped it. I built the babies a steel coyote-proof pen yesterday. They all three slept there last night. Oh, he's got farming problems, you know. That sucks.
Let's see.
People or animals getting coyotes, getting your baby goats.
It's
You gotta
hard.
have the you have to have either donkeys or dogs that protect your goats from coyotes.
It's a whole situation. I mean, everybody I like nowadays. I know a lot of people with fucking like chickens and ducks and like. They just every one of them's like, oh, lost another chicken last night. Like it's like every night, you know. Even when we had our chickens and kept them in the coop, you know, you come out and the next day, you know. And I dug the fence I put in. I dug like that deep and ran the fence, you know, good 6 inches under the ground, and you come out there and there's giant. Something's been up all night digging, you know, and it's almost there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Got to protect them. And then even seen, like they say, you know, donkeys are good for that too. But then I've seen donkeys grabbing baby goats, and they say they'll do that too sometimes. So you got to.
Do they kill him?
They've like shook them around, and I don't know if
Yeah.
I'd click off of them. I
Better
can't watch
than
it
a
for
coyote getting it, though,
But-
right?
Yeah, but I think a lot of people that have a lot of goats have dogs that protect them.
It's got
But
those
you gotta just pin them up.
donkeys got to do a pretty good job because anybody you see with a farm has a donkey out there grazing with the goats and stuff.
Yeah.
So they must do a fairly good job. Or what are they, just badasses? As soon as they see a coyote, they're like,
I think they'll try and
bow
fuck it up. I don't
bow up on
know.
'em.
Yeah.
Don't mess with the donkey. What am I looking for? This picture of the traffic light here?
Yeah,
Craig?
this
Okay.
is look. Instead of a flag, they're coming for everybody's job. Instead of a flag guy,
Oh, yeah.
they got
wow.
this sensor that lifts up gives you the red light and then lifts up the. See, it's got that little arm.
It's got an arm.
It's got an arm right there.
And it lifts up.
What's it doing though?
One,
Direction?
one lane road kind of
One lane road where they usually have a guy with a
Oh,
flag
okay,
saying,
yeah.
or a sign that says stop or go slow.
I mean, these might be better than that because those are the bottom of the barrel people that they get to stand there,
Bottom
and
of the
they're like
barrel
on their phones and not paying attention.
Yeah, but shouldn't you be, if you're the laziest person in the world, shouldn't you be able to be a stop sign holder?
If you're okay at it, I guess. I've never seen them fuck it up.
Yeah. I mean, I've caught a guy sleeping doing it, but,
It's fucking it up.
as long as you don't turn that sign to slow in your sleep, I think you're good.
Yeah.
So if you're in charge of a one lane road on a construction crew, just know that Donna views you as
The bottom of the
the
barrel.
bottom of the barrel.
I mean,
You've seen them, right?
I've often seen these people and I'm like, man, that's got to be the most boring job
oh
in
my
the
God.
world.
It's like you got to take turns every hour because I got to get out of here.
I go insane. You just stand there with your sign. Slow, stop. Slow, stop. I would be so paranoid too. I'd always be looking up to make sure I was with the right one. I'd screw it up. You head-on collisions constantly.
now, is he part of the construction crew? Like every day, are they like, all right, it's your day to go hold the sign? Or are you like, I'm the sign holder?
These are the sign
I
holders.
think you're the sign holder,
Like I said, have you seen them? They're the sign holders.
or maybe they have to take turns because you would go insane. If
Imagine,
you're
Yeah.
the sign holder every day,
does-
you'd go insane.
Yeah, it would make
imagine
you,
being a sign holder and this piece of shit takes your job. You'd be
you
pissed.
should have been a better sign holder.
You
It
only
doesn't
hold
matter.
the sign so
Doesn't
good.
matter. This is cheaper, so they're going with
Yeah.
this. This is
Yeah.
way cheaper once the initial investment, which can't be that much.
Probably like $300 about.
Then it's all gravy, and you don't have to pay one to go slow or stop anymore. And that's USA. Dumb
USA.
people deserve to have jobs holding signs.
They do.
The bottom,
like
the
I said,
bottom of the
They
barrel,
may
as
be
Donna
the bottom
says.
of the barrel, but I've seen, they do their job. I mean, they do a decent job. I've never seen them be like, "Oh shit, wait." You know, I've never seen that happen.
Maybe they take pride. Maybe they're highly paid
I don't know
professionals,
about that,
but highly
Just
paid
my-
professionals. Have you ever seen the emu girl? The girl who's got the bad, ill-behaved emu.
Oh
No.
yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay, good. Then I won't have to. I'm gonna play it while we take a break.
Oh.
Because if
Oh,
you had,
well,
if you had,
we'll watch it in a
I know.
second.
See, we're just gonna watch it.
I've seen her yelling at her
So this-
emu.
That plan is out the window of playing stuff that Donna hasn't seen during the breaks. She's like, you gotta see it.
Gotta see it.
I will
this is-
say, Buzzy's Moist Red Rocket says donkeys will stomp out a coyote, and wonder what he does, what they do, because they have a lot of goats because she makes the goat milk soap and
Mm-hmm.
stuff. So Ned's Navy asked Buzzy's Moist Red Rocket how they keep their goats safe. That might be helpful.
So this girl has a whole thing about this ill-tempered emu that always interrupts her farm video.
Is it Emmanuel? Emmanuel?
Yes. And I don't know if it's real or not. I mean, it's real. Maybe I don't know if she can train an emu to do this, but it's fairly wholesome. She's likable and it's kind of funny.
This is Emmanuel, do not do it. Emmanuel, don't do it. Emmanuel, don't do it. I'm trying to educate people right now, okay? Can you just stop? Can you inches tall? Emmanuel, every time. Emmanuel, don't do it. Emmanuel, don't do it. Emmanuel, don't do it. Emmanuel, don't choose violence today. Please, every day we go through this. Gosh, it's never ending. Our black swan, actually. That may be him right over there. Emmanuel, don't do it. Emmanuel, you know what? Do it. How did that make you feel? Was it everything that you ever wanted and wished for and hoped for in life? Do you feel fulfilled now?
Okay, I guess that's all. That's all. That's it. I don't think you could train. I think it's just an irritating bird.
Yeah.
I could just totally see a bird being irritating like that.
Just a dumb emu. It's like, it's a shiny phone, man. Like those birds that'll peck at. You ever get a bird that pecks your rear view mirrors or your side mirrors in your car?
Yep.
And just
A bird flew into our window the other day.
Blam. He flew
died.
out, he flew back in. And he was sitting in the tree. He's probably getting his thoughts together because he hit pretty hard. He seemed to be completely fine though.
all right. During the break, I'm gonna see if I
Fine.
got any.
I gotta find something to play since I was gonna play Emmanuel. I knew Donna was gonna. She's got to see it. She's got to see it. She's got to have it now.
Look for you can look for Crystal Gales on Facebook.
Oh, that's
her-
right. When we come back, we
her-
do a Crystal Gale Karen.
Yeah.
All right. We'll be right back with more Cluster F. I was strolling for furries at a seedy EDM bar in Baltimore when I saw a figure staggering out of the bathroom. It was Nancy Pelosi. As she made her way down the hallway, she slipped on some vomit and smashed the vodka bottle she was holding.
Oh, shit.
I went over and helped her up and told her I had a bottle of Grey Goose back at my condo, and she eagerly accepted my invitation for a nightcap. I told the driver to step on it. I had a live one. Come on, dude, she's horny. And we were back at my place in no time. Once back at my place, I poured her a triple shot of Grey Goose. She downed it like a sailor, and I whispered in her miracle ear that I wanted to make love to her. She said that she and Chuck Schumer had just finished using the articles of impeachment to snort up some celebratory blow that we'd have to screw later. She said she wanted to get wasted and make prank phone calls to Mitch McConnell. But first, she took a big swig of vodka right from the bottle. She then proceeded to blow up an inflatable Ivanka Trump doll, and then defecate in a MAGA hat in a performance art piece entitled Two Girls, One Cap. She was gourded out of her mind. I asked her what she was on, and she handed me a hit of PCP. Then she whispered in my ear.
You ever hated America? On angel dust?
I took the hit of PCP, and soon I blacked out. We hit the road. We stopped to pick up a hitchhiker. He was wearing a red, white, and blue coat and a white beard. He was Uncle Sam. Nancy invited him to her place. And he said, cool. I don't have anywhere to go.
I have $23 trillion in debt.
That's about the time Nancy chloroformed me.
Shut the fuck up, old man.
She told me to hightail it back to her place, while she took upskirt photos and sent them to the Ayatollah. I faded in and out of consciousness. One minute we were helping illegal immigrants dig a tunnel under the border. The next, we were assisting Rachel Maddow in giving Meghan McCain a partial birth abortion. I vaguely remember Nancy shoving a pill in my mouth and saying,
Chinese Adderall. It'll put some pep in your step.
The next thing I knew, I woke up in the basement, right next to Joe Biden, who was giving Greta Thunberg a back massage.
How dare
I stumbled to the bathroom, and there was Nancy Pelosi, giving Uncle Sam a golden shower, while Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren fingered each other and watched.
This is pretty hot.
I was overcome with desire. I grabbed Nancy's hair and said,
I declare a fatwa on your filthy American vagina.
She immediately dropped her ISIS panties and began to take off her hijab. I said, no, leave it on. I mounted her and cried death to America with every stroke. Her large fake boobs, paid for with your tax dollars, jiggled up and down and up and down. This went on for what seemed like hours. She was not an easy woman to satisfy. And it wasn't until I ripped up the final page of the U.S. Constitution that she finally climaxed. The last thing I remember was turning down a free mustache ride from John Bolton. I woke up 3 days later with a text on my phone from Nancy Pelosi. It was a picture of me with Adam Schiff's balls on my forehead. Oh yeah, she took my guns too. Jesus, it's been a long day. Time to smoke this crack rock I found in the bottom of my dresser drawer.
Uncle Ned,
Jesus Christ, you scared the fucking piss out of me. What do you brats want?
tell us a story.
Oh, jeez, can't you just go stare at your phone like normal kids?
No, tell us a story. Tell us a story.
What kind of fucking story you want?
A Bible story.
Oh, well, you're in luck because I love fiction. Here we go. Let's start with Genesis. In the beginning, there was nothing. Nothing existed at all but God.
Who made God?
Well, that's a pretty good question.
Did God have a God?
Did God have a God? I don't know, maybe.
Does God's God have a God?
Did God's God have a God? That's some deep shit. You guys been getting into my gummies again?
No. Yes.
Nobody likes a narc. All right, now quit asking so many goddamn questions. In the beginning, there was nothingness. Only God. And God said, this is boring as hell. I'm gonna get out the 3D printer and make a fucking universe.
Did God say
Of course he did.
He did?
Well, yeah, God invented fucking.
He did?
Damn straight. Think of all the horrible, disgusting, nasty, vile, perverted things in the world. God thought of them all.
2 squirrels in 1 cup?
2 squirrels in 1 cup. What a sicko. Anyway, one day after a trillion years of twiddling his thumbs, God threw some magic dust up in the air, and voila! He created the heavens and the earth.
Like magic?
Exactly. 100% fake. Just like your grandma's knockers. God. Anyway, it took God 6 days to make the heavens and the earth. And on the 7th day, he lit up a big fatty and binge-watched Game of Thrones in his underwear. Actually, it was a Game of Bones on Pornhub.
No.
Oh, yes, it was. Gods are filthy. So God rested on the 7th day, and the next day he made Adam out of some clay. But after about a week of watching Adam sit around and jack off 24/7, he said, I guess I better give him a chick. And he created Eve and gave her big, luscious breasts. And he said, Adam, whatever you do, don't touch those big, juicy watermelons.
Were they seedless?
Seedless. Not for long. Not for long. Oh, God. And then he motorboated the shit out of those babies, and amen.
Amen.
What's that smell?
Poopy pants.
Get the hell out of here with your poopy pants. Welcome back to Cluster. Got a Karen coming up. Sean Raz, Shitty Song of the Week. Don't forget Ned in Your Head tomorrow morning, 7:45. Ned in Your Head tomorrow morning, 7:45. A couple weeks ago, Ned had a world record-shattering performance. World record-shattering support. But then last week, a world record low support. I can't figure this streaming out. Ned said he might retire if he can't get any support. We're going to do the Crystal... Who'd you say it was?
Crystal Gale.
Crystal Gale, Karen. Let me see if I can find the Crystal Gale Karen. You all right over there, buddy? What's going on over there? There's a lot of stuff going on, buddy.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I got this video edited, but my phone was too low to create the video to send it, but I couldn't get my charger.
I thought...
Yeah, I gotta pee.
I thought he'd injured himself. What am I doing? What's going on here? Oh, this is it. Okay. Is this it, babe? Lighting the homeless on fire?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Crystal Gale's coming for your gig, Sean Raz.
She set the mattresses on fire.
This
Justice to Karen was about to start.
She asked for it. Grab my charge. Grab a phone
She's
charger.
probably getting your charger for you, buddy.
I doubt it.
Buddy.
See?
There you go. It's the Crystal Gale Karen of the Week.
Karen tried calling the police to get rid of some homeless people after lighting their stuff on fire.
I'm gonna check on the smoke down here.
Yeah, one of the guys said that they heard a big bang.
Okay. Everything okay?
I don't know what's going on down there.
What's going on down here? Okay, can you come up here and talk to me, please?
No, I can stand right here.
Okay, I'll come to you.
That's whenever you're out of your jurisdiction to step down here.
I'm not out of my jurisdiction.
Yes, you are. You step down here and you're out of your jurisdiction with that badge on it.
I'm not.
You better call in.
Call in what?
You better call in and check if what I'm saying is right or not.
Well,
I'm telling you the truth, and that's the law.
That's what I'm trying to investigate. What's going on down here?
I want these people off my husband's land.
Who
and I have every right to remove them with whatever way I need to remove them.
Who do you need to remove? Who are you trying to remove?
Her husband's land is under the road?
I don't think it might be some kind of easement for the highway,
Yeah,
I would think.
I think so.
You're not in your jurisdiction.
I'm not.
I will take care of these
I'm
people.
thinking
They
her
wanna talk
husband
to you.
just claimed a spot under the bridge.
Yeah, maybe she's
That's her
homeless
husband's
too.
land.
I mean, what kind of land is this? I don't look like farmland or pasture land.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what their names are. I don't give a what their names are.
I never even asked for
I
your
don't
name.
care what their names are. I want them off my husband's land.
Okay.
My name is Colby.
Okay. Okay.
Hyphen.
Okay.
I go by Purple, Miss Purple. I want these people off my husband's land.
She goes by Miss. This lady's
go by Miss
insane. I
Purple.
think.
I think so.
She's just an insane.
I go
elderly
by
woman.
Miss Purple.
Anybody that goes by Miss Purple, it's highly suspect.
Definitely.
Okay. Can I come down there? I'm trying to help you out.
Check it. Check before you come down here.
Check what?
Call into your superior.
Man, why she go round? Why do they go round and round with people like this?
Didn't they say this lady called the cops? Or
Yeah,
no?
she's actually,
called the cops and told them don't come anywhere near.
I think she's Brent Hatling, this lady, and the cop is afraid to come down because she doesn't know if she has jurisdiction because this lady has said it so confidently, even though it's a complete lie.
Okay.
Check first before you come down here. That way, you're in right standing and you stay.
Okay,
in
but
right
if I
standing.
come down there, you're not going to threaten me?
I'm not threatening you.
Okay, well,
I would like for you to call your superior
All right.
to make sure you stay in right standing. Because
Okay.
If you come down here, you're not in right standing.
Okay.
Call your superior.
Drop it? Okay.
Call your superior
Oh my
before you
God.
come any further.
Are you guys close? They're being combative down here. All right. Hang out right here for me.
Call y'all superior.
For what?
I'm going to talk with them, see what's going on, but she has that Aeroselma lighter.
Ma'am, what's your name again? Do you remember me?
Yes, I
Whenever
do.
I dealt
Yes,
with you
I
over
do.
there?
Would you call your superior and
I believe
double check for y'all?
He's on his way.
Could you call and make sure? Because if y'all are on this dirt right here, you're not in
I
right.
mean, why are they even calling in as a superior for some crazy lady that's like
Right?
fire? This is like it should be like a daily occurrence that 2 cops could handle,
Yeah.
right? Right?
Because she's telling them to, so
They're doing whatever this lady said. Some crazy lady says call your superior. They get right on it.
Why is that?
Because it's the imminent transient domain. Call and
eminent
check it out.
transient domain. So is that a thing now? Eminent transient domain?
Wouldn't that be crazy if she was right?
It would be crazy, but she sounds crazy.
Call it, check it out.
But
don't tell me there's no.
But they're not allowed to, even if it was. If there's someone calls the cops about a crime or something, you're allowed to go investigate, right?
Not if it's in imminent transient domain.
Okay, let's see.
Such thing. There's no reason I have to lie to you.
Okay.
That's whenever I have fought hard for y'all and for the sheriff's department.
Yeah.
I have fought hard for y'all.
She's out here ranting and raving. Okay. So, all right. So, hold on one
He
second.
gets it.
All right. Tell me what happened.
I was asleep in my camp, and she was out here like schizophrenic, yelling stuff or whatever, and it's not uncommon, you know.
Okay.
And she was telling us to leave, and we just ignored her. And then next thing I know, she has that spray bottle and a lighter, and she lit my. I had a blanket wall on that side with mattresses and stuff. She lit it on fire.
Okay. Can you show me?
Yeah. And then when everybody.
She lit his blanket wall on fire.
Like everybody came out to help me put it out. She started trying to set everybody, trying to help me put it out on fire. She was talking about some daughters. These 2 mattresses were standing right here, and I had a blanket wall just like that side. And she set the mattresses on fire.
And it was hanging from this wire like this?
Yes, right here, this way.
And this is what burned?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know this girl? Does she stay down here?
No, she lives over there.
Oh, she lives on.
Oh, so maybe it is her husband's land.
Yeah, it is her husband's land.
So did she just walk up on the camp?
Yeah.
And was saying.
Yeah, just started talking nonsense about Odom, something assaulting her daughter. I don't know what she was talking about. This
The
is her
stuff
land.
she was saying to me?
Yeah.
She said, you need to get the f*** off my land. I said, oh, well, get me off, I told her. And then she grabs a f***ing
And she did.
thing and tries to torch me with it.
Oh, the aerosol and the.
You
lighter?
asked for it,
Did
buddy.
She spray it and light it or at all?
I mean, he was practically begging for it, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
Get me off. All right.
Just like that, she tried to spray me with it. I had to run away from her.
She sprayed him and got him on the back, and then tried to light him on fire.
Do you have it on your jacket?
That guy doesn't look like a homeless guy.
I
Neither
know.
of them really.
Well,
Look how he's dressed.
He's smartly dressed.
Yeah, what's up with that?
I'm trying to figure out what he's drinking.
I didn't know she tried to spray me with that.
So how
She
close
said-
was she standing to you?
Probably where
Like
you're at.
this?
Yeah.
Then y'all can just stand down here and be not in right standing. And that's not cool, because that's who we need y'all to be.
Okay.
We need y'all to be in right standing.
So this is
At all times.
What is this again? What is this called?
Imminent transient domain.
Okay, well the imminent transient domain needs to pick up their trash.
That's what I am here doing. This is my husband's land. That's what I have been coming down here doing.
Man, that is a lot of trash.
What's your husband's name?
Yeah.
That's why people don't want them around, because they just are just trash. Look at that, just trash everywhere.
Imagine if this was, was your land that the highway ran through, and then these homeless people moved into their imminent transient domain, and now your property looks like this.
Now you believe her too.
Zapodaka, my firstborn,
Zapodaka.
was attacked out on.
Wait,
Did
hang
she
on.
say my husband's name is Zapodaka?
I don't know.
My husband's, hang on, here you go.
My husband's name is Apodaka.
Yep, Apodaka.
My firstborn
Give a fuck
was
about your
attacked out
firstborn.
on Kincaid Road about 3 or 4 years ago, and there was 27 of them jump on her.
Okay.
And they shot her several times. They beat her with a tire tool, and that female stood there and bragged it one more again to my face. And everybody that stood up for her, I want them off.
Okay.
Yes, I am picking up the trash. That's what I'm doing down here. Just so quiet down here.
These guys are saying that.
Why do you need a supervisor for this?
I don't know.
What's this guy gonna do?
She almost set him on fire. She lit those mattresses on fire.
Yeah, she keeps saying she's trying to pick this all up. Bro, this is ridiculous.
After everything of them stalking my daughter and their game stalking me and all their threats, had enough. I have not read it in law, but I was passed word of mouth from my elder that y'all being down
She
here,
talks-
you're not in right standing.
My firstborn. You can't just say your daughter. My firstborn.
Talks
My
like a
elder.
preacher, like a
It's
preacher.
like, shut up. What?
And then the whole thing she's talking about, the right standing and everything.
Mhm.
She's like, I didn't see it. I just heard it from an elder.
Yeah.
It's all complete bullshit.
Yeah.
Would you check that out on the law books? And just check it out. Just check it out. Because it's really important to me that y'all are in right standing.
And right standing.
Yes, I'm glad. Because it wasn't that way just here recently. Okay. It was real ugly. And I've raised a lot of ruckus.
This aerosol can and the lighter, is that yours?
Yes.
Okay, what are you doing with that?
I told them that they could either leave or I was going to move them out.
And move them out
And
how?
So whenever I cut the strings on their tent, because they refused to leave, she got sideways with me but wouldn't come out of the tent.
It's all in on
And I
fire.
told her, you can leave or I will light your tent on fire.
Okay, and then what did you do next?
I went to AutoZone and I bought that brake clean. I have a receipt.
Okay.
And I stuffed it all up, said I got a lighter.
God, she's really blowing herself in.
She's got a
It tells
receipt.
exactly how she committed the crime, and I got a receipts to prove that I'm guilty of lighting them on fire.
Don't talk to the cops.
I mean, there's no way her husband owns the property under a road.
No, but if you own the surrounding property, if that was like your property,
That maybe surrounding it somewhere
still
up
might
to
be
a
like-
certain point.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you guys, if just this road out here, if this is a bridge and there was some homeless people living under it, you guys would be like, what the fuck? You know, you worry about your kids because there's homeless people living under
yeah.
the bridge in your pasture.
Yeah.
Lady.
I'd be talking to my elders and
burning them down,
making sure everybody's in right standing.
And then what'd you do?
And then I came back and did what I said I was going to do. I want them off my husband's land. They did not blink twice about stalking my daughter and her family.
Okay.
Her little family.
So
little children in her house in Irvine, Texas. And then they had the canisters, those canisters that go on the big guns.
The hell is she? Man, she is a lunatic.
Came back from Afghanistan, the chemical agent. They were throwing those into my daughter's house, into the nursery. This whole group, that group.
Yeah, I mean,
the cops had to be called for that, right?
Is this a crazy lady, or is this a lady that lives on that property with her husband, but she got into the meth today?
Why does she keep saying my husband's land? Why isn't it our land?
She knows her role.
Yeah,
she knows her role.
Because I don't know nothing, because I just do meth all day.
You never hesitated one time.
Okay.
To continue to do that to my daughter and her family.
Okay.
And I've had enough.
So did you light those mattresses on fire?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
And if they would have just left, I plan to contain that fire. If I could have gotten close enough, I would have lit their person on fire.
Did you try to?
Any one of them that stepped up and wanted to defend her?
You keep
Believe me, I'm going to light them on fire. I want them out of here. And I told him, I said, you need to butt out or you are my enemy also.
I mean, I don't think she has. I think she's, expecting these cops to get these people. I don't think she has any idea that she's about to go to jail for lighting somebody on fire, trying to light people on fire.
And admitting it and threatening them again.
I'll show you the receipt.
Aerosol?
Sure did.
Did you try to light him on fire?
Sure did.
Okay, how what did you try to do? Were you reaching
You want
for
me
him?
to demonstrate?
No.
I'll light you on fire.
This is the most confident criminal I've ever seen.
I won't point it at you guys.
No.
I mean, I'm sure.
No demonstration.
Sure, one of you guys know what.
No
what to do with
demonstration
that,
needed.
right?
Yeah. How close were you?
Obviously not close enough.
Okay.
Obviously not close enough.
Where did you put that lighter?
It's in my pocket.
Okay. After your plan of lighting stuff on fire, what were you gonna do after?
They're gonna leave.
And then what?
they're going to leave and they're going to stay gone, and I'm going to continue to pick up this mess and haul it out of here to the dumpster.
I mean, she's got a point.
Yeah.
She does have a point.
The lady
And she did warn them. If you don't leave, I'll set you on fire.
self-checkout at La Tienda, the extra bags, she folds them up.
I mean, it's crazy if she is. I'm kind of on her
I have a
side.
bunch of bags
Me
and I
too.
fill them up and I carry them off.
I appreciate you sitting with us and answering.
And confessing to everything. Thank you so
Really
much.
made our job easy.
Yeah, but right about now, you're going to jail. So.
Yeah.
Answering my questions. Earlier when I was trying to come down the hill, wasn't trying to...
I did the same thing to him.
Going-
About check it out.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Insistent on y'all check that out.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is Carlsbad, right? We're the Carlsbad Police Department.
Right.
So we have jurisdiction
But
down
it's
here.
imminent transient domain.
What does that mean?
Check it out.
What does that mean?
Have you looked up imminent transient
No, but that
domain?
doesn't sound like it's her property.
She's
if it's
telling
called
you.
eminent transient domain.
Well, she's conflicting herself because she's saying it's her property. She's also saying you don't have jurisdiction here because it's not her property. It's eminent transient domain. So she's making no sense.
Yeah.
And I doubt eminent transient domain is a thing, right?
Eminent
I don't know.
I mean, can you imagine if it's true?
I looked it up, but just all it went to was eminent domain. We know what
So
that
there,
is.
so
where
there
they
probably
can
is
take
no
your shit.
imminent transient domain. She heard it from an elder.
Yeah.
So
It's
she
true.
she has no idea.
Check it out. He'll know
Check
where
it
to
out.
find
He'll know where?
Officer Castillo, he'll know how to find it.
Just hang out right here for me, Colby, okay?
She's gonna go Google it.
Guys,
She's gonna
Maybe.
go Google it on her computer.
No, they're getting.
She Brent Hatley.
Gosh, this
This
lady's
crazy lady Brent Hatley into Googling it.
No, she has no idea. She's like waiting for these cops to go kick these bums off her property. She has no idea what's about to go down.
It's gonna blow her mind that she's gonna get arrested.
Here, up the hill for me, please. No, you're not gonna come up the hill. All right, well, stand up for me.
No, ma'am. Don't put your hands on y'all. Don't put your hands
Here
on
we
me.
go. Oh,
Look
boy. Here we
at
go.
how this man's doing me.
Stand up, put your
Look, he's using excessive force.
That would suck if you're trying to get homeless people. You're trying to do that and get them off your land. And you're the one that gets.
Yeah.
Yeah,
in
we probably
trouble, and
shouldn't
they
try
can
to
do whatever they want.
Probably shouldn't try to murder them. Then.
Yeah.
So, that's not gonna work out for you.
It doesn't seem to be
It's
anything
not a murder.
eminent transient domain.
I mean, yeah, I mean, they should go to the homeless people and say, "Hey, what do you want? We're going to arrest this lady, and you'd have to come testify in a trial." And they'd be going, "Nah, just take her away."
Yeah.
They probably wouldn't even do anything.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. Put your other hand on your back, please. I don't want to force it back.
That's whenever.
Put your hand on your back. Put your hand on your back.
It's weird
You
though
need to
that
read me
she's
my rights
not
again for
that
arrest.
she's not going. Why am I going to jail? You know, why isn't she asking?
She might
that?
know.
She's cool and calm right now.
No, I don't. Put your hand by your back.
Y'all are out of jurisdiction. Y'all are not in your jurisdiction to be down here. Period.
All right, stand up for me.
Nope.
Maybe she's just homeless and doesn't even have a husband there.
There's a good possibility
That's a good
of that.
possibility
She just
too.
thinks her husband
She
owns
just
that land.
Yeah, she wandered off.
Nope. Y'all are in the wrong. Y'all shouldn't even be walking down here. And that's the law. I'm being dead serious. You need to check it out before you drag me off. You did. No, you did not.
No.
You didn't check it out. No, you didn't.
Looks like, I mean, it kind of looks like she got her farming outfit on and then was about to walk out of the door, but that meth was calling her name.
Yeah.
She
Yep.
couldn't help it.
Before y'all end up sued. If y'all don't trust me enough to check it out for your own good. What's your legal standing there?
You just put her in. I'll pat her at the jail.
Y'all need to check out your legal standing.
It's a broken
I'm
record,
serious.
man.
You know what it is.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Call them. Call whoever you can call to check that out.
Please cooperate.
Do it before you put me in that car.
I can't. I don't have my phone with me.
See, back in the day, this lady would just be taken to the nut house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then problem solved.
Who was it? I don't know if this to be true or not, but there was a comedian we were watching recently, and they were talking about the people in the nut houses, and we've always wondered why they closed them all down and stuff.
Yeah.
And they were saying because all the workers were fucking them all, so they just had to close them all down 'cause they couldn't keep workers from fucking all the crazy people.
Yeah.
I wonder if that has any truth to
It
that.
probably is.
Oh, I'm sure people. Yeah.
They were just fucking all of them, so they had to close them all down.
If you're, somebody who gets off on raping crazy, you could get away with it because nobody's going to believe them because they're crazy.
Yeah.
And it probably was epidemic, and that's probably why they had to shut them down.
Maybe.
Yeah, we're a sick society. That was back in the day too.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine now. Oh my God.
Y'all don't have the right to be digging in my pocket. That is my constitutional right. They got their hands in my pockets and they're men. They're men with their hands in my pockets. Y'all are breaking my constitutional rights.
God, these
Yes, you
people.
are. You're
She knows it all, doesn't she?
Yeah.
violating my constitutional rights. It's my constitutional rights that you can't put your hands in my pockets and that a man can't have his hands in my pockets. You're infringing upon my constitutional rights right here.
Does it have to be a woman to search you? A lot of times,
Usually
they
is.
call in a woman. to
Maybe
search
she's
us.
right about everything.
Maybe we got her off in the loony bin.
Are exactly fondling me. Look at their hands all up inside my clothes.
I mean, there is a female there, so.
Yeah, what's up with that?
And that isn't mine. I found it. Along with
Oh.
those round things.
Those round crack rocks.
The truth is coming out.
That isn't mine. I found it. Wonder what that was.
Meth pipe.
All right, have a seat for me.
Y'all are gonna find that I wasn't lying to y'all.
Okay, thank you.
Is the aerosol can still down there? Yeah, it is. I'm thinking arson, assault.
Yeah. It's Colby.
You sure you have my name and my birthday?
That's what you told me.
No, it isn't.
If it's not, then you're concealing.
No, it isn't.
Okay.
I said it 3 times. You can review your camera.
Okay, you said Colby, so.
No, it isn't.
No, it isn't. It's Miss Purple.
Review your camera.
Okay. Well, if you don't tell me your real name, you'll
I
sit.
told you my real name. Review your camera.
You'll
This lady's a loony.
Yeah, she is.
Don't call me a liar.
You'll sit in jail until they can figure out who you are. Okay.
We'll see about that.
So I mean, I thought they were gonna find a meth pipe or something. Is this her sober?
I hope they tell us what
I
she
know.
has.
Well,
What she
Whether
had.
she's in the loony bin or everything she said turned out to be
And
true.
what those round things were that weren't
Yeah.
hers that she found.
Fentanyl
I
tablets.
believe that you were in on setting those little children's bodies on fire.
There we go.
What'd she say?
So I believe you were in on setting those little children's bodies on fire.
Under
You were
the-
there.
Under there.
Under there.
So, I mean, wouldn't the cops know about that if something like that happened in their town?
Yeah, that's finally she finally jumped the shark.
Not that long ago. And it is on satellite.
Yeah.
State police satellite, as a matter of fact.
What?
It's okay
Boy.
because you listen to Stratton.
Oh, she's a complete loon.
Can you step out for me?
Ulysses S. Grant. No.
She's saying the cops lit some kids on fire under the
That's
bridge.
what she's saying.
Said that lady
Maybe
right
they
there
did.
did
You
it.
never know. She's very arrogant.
The stare down.
I looked very closely at those little charred remains.
Ew.
Which ones are you talking about? You okay?
She's freezing them out now.
No?
No, I think she's disgusted.
You
at
take any
this
narcotics
cop.
today?
You have infringed upon my constitutional rights and you broke the law.
Okay.
You have.
So how okay are you? Obviously, you're not okay, and you're not in right standing.
I am in right standing.
No, you're not.
Okay. I'm not gonna argue with you.
Okay.
We can argue in
The
court.
law will stand for itself.
We'll argue in court.
The law will stand for itself. There will be no argument. The law is the law. Black and white.
Do you know the law?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I also know my rights.
Okay. Arson.
These people not being in right standing.
I hope they give us the update.
I know. I want to know.
They broke the law.
So, okay. Funny enough.
Fun. Okay. Do you have anything on your person that you want to?
No, they felt me up and down, dug all in my pockets, like they infringed on my constitutional rights. So I don't have anything on me. I mean, they felt me up and down inside my coveralls.
Yeah.
Two men, and she was standing right there.
Okay.
It's a constitution that they could pat down your clothes, and it's when you get inside the jail that you empty your pockets.
Well, actually,
And so
I don't think so.
I don't know.
They don't want you getting in their car with stuff in your pockets.
Yeah, I don't. I think you get it.
Can't sit in the back seat.
I mean, are you guys
That's how-
shocked that she's wrong?
She's been wrong on everything else.
That's what they did. That's why the out here by the interstate's named after the, what was that guy's name? The cop that got killed there. Some
Can't remember.
crazy guy that had a key around his neck.
Handcuff
on
key.
A handcuff key on a necklace. And then he got that out of his thing and killed that cop.
He killed 2 cops, and then I think he killed the trooper when he got off the ramp here. So he killed it. I think he killed at least 3 cops.
Man.
He was a maniac. He was quite a killing.
And then he ended up at the exit at 50 up there at Brooksville exit. He got on and ended up in a gas station up there, and they had to try to get him out of that guy. He locked himself in the gas station.
Yeah, had to stand off. He was on the phone and everything, and then I think he blew his brains out. Did he blow his brains out, or they?
I can't remember.
I can't
I
remember.
would think so.
It was a big deal.
It was a big thing, yeah.
They got 30 seconds to wrap this shit up. Are they going to give us an update?
what I'm letting you know, you have the right to bring anything in your pockets into my jail. If there's any type of paraphernalia, you will face additional federal charges. That's why I'm asking you right now if you'd like to disclose anything and get it out of your pockets. That's all.
I don't. They felt me up and down.
All right.
They're not
so
going
on
to
the
tell
replay
us.
here, we're gonna
They're
do
not
that,
going to
okay?
tell us.
That sounded like a
Well, he was
lie,
char-
too.
Oh, here we go. Charged with, but it doesn't say whether
It
she
says
got.
possession of a controlled substance.
There we go. Meth.
Charged with arson, assault, resisting, and possession of controlled substances. She is innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Oh, so we'll never know. We'll never know. I think the controlled substance says it all.
Yeah.
Total insane meth head.
I would like to know if she.
I mean, she didn't live there. She wasn't. The guys were like, we don't know. She just walked up and started yelling at us. So I don't know.
Yeah,
I'd like
she
to
wasn't
know.
a homeless person there, right? That's what you're saying.
She may have been a homeless person from somewhere else, or just a crazy person. I don't know. I'd like to know.
Yeah.
She deserves her own show.
Well, I sent you a video of Messenger. You wanted it. Trace's OnlyFans page.
Oh no. Oh no. Which one, top or
Well,
bottom?
the top one first.
Oh no. I don't want to see this.
I don't want to play it.
What
Oh,
area?
yeah.
What area was this that you were fishing in?
Homosassa.
Homosassa. If you were out yesterday on the Homosassa on a Wednesday.
I fought something for a freaking hour, man. And now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure it was a giant stingray.
Yeah.
Because at some points, I'd be sitting there and I'd be pulling it. I'm like, am I just stuck on a rock?
On a
And then it'd
rock.
be like, I'm like, all right, it's not a rock.
There's the naked fisherman fighting a stingray. Oh, jeez.
Fucking cop Jaws.
Yeah,
pretty good job of not getting anything on camera. Good job.
There's in the next one where I get pissed off. That was me for like an hour.
Fighting this thing?
Yeah, I was.
And what did you catch?
I never got it in. It broke off eventually.
Didn't you say you were bringing us some fish to cook today?
I forgot I got that in the truck.
Oh,
in my cooler.
Oh. Is it cleaned already?
God damn. Fucking A, man. What the fuck was that?
Maybe it was just a log.
Could have had us some scallops.
Yeah, some stingray scallops.
Stingray scallops. The naked fisherman. It's going to take off.
It's taking off.
It's going to be huge.
It's going to be huge.
It's going to be unbelievable.
NHRA, no, that's not Trace in the background of that picture of the of us at Livestock. I don't know who that kid was.
I saw that picture. It's you drinking a beer and her looking at you like she's mad that you're drinking a beer.
I wasn't.
I didn't look like it.
Probably
somebody said that, and I was like, I didn't think that was.
No, I mean I wasn't mad about nothing.
This is
probably
okay. So this is Donna. This is. She's like, it is so
I was probably
damn
just thinking it was hot.
Hot.
Out here.
That's what she's thinking right there. I guarantee it. She says, I'm half in the shade and I'm still hot as hell. Good time, though. Livestock, good time.
Yep.
Man, it was supposedly like 94 degrees when I was out boating, but I don't remember being hot at all.
They say they say yesterday the humidity was way down, and that this weekend the humidity may be down as well, which is a big thing in Florida because then it won't be unbearable. It'll be 96 degrees, but if the humidity isn't too bad, it'll be bearable.
Oh,
so
it was
maybe it
breezy.
might be a nice weekend. Here.
Yeah.
Too bad everyone's too crippled to do anything, Trace.
If I look at I'm gonna cry if I turn around and look at these crutches.
I can't do nothing either.
Oh, gosh, just to be back here, man. Like 2.5 months later, just fucking.
Yeah, it sucks.
What the fuck? I hope it's just sore or something. It can't.
Yeah, it'd be bad. Maybe a bit. You know, sometimes that does happen. You're like, man, and then like in 2 days, you're like, oh. I guess it just swelled up for a couple days.
You know, I've had a couple days where it was a little bit sore.
How about an anti-inflammatory?
Yeah.
I got a message on the. Huh?
I'm gonna do that.
I got a message. What medicine do you take for gout? Is it something that starts with COL or CAL?
Yeah.
Oh, it said because I got a message that said your prescription is 0 refills. So.
Well, thanks for that.
Well, I'm just saying.
I was like, well, I can go get it.
You might need to get some more if you're gonna need it for gout sometime.
I haven't had it any gout in a minute.
Man, VW Rick says upper 40s this morning up here. Oh, upper 40s, how nice. At this time of year.
Yeah.
Whew, too cold.
Here's an update on the guy that did the burnout on the pride flag. Here's the reaction of the people. I think this is up in Portland or something. And they're all lunatics up there, I'm pretty sure.
We need your help. And so let me apologize for anything the church has ever done that might contribute to the hate we are currently seeing.
Also,
is that
sadness.
Yeah.
I mean, just to get, you have to be a little bit of a lunatic to care, right? Like,
yeah.
You know, I mean, there's nothing in the world I could paint on a street and then somebody does a burnout on it. You know, it could be a picture of my family and somebody comes and does a burnout on it and I'd be like, damn.
Yeah,
guess I shouldn't have painted it on the street.
A picture of your dead relative, or honoring someone, and it's like, what a fucking asshole. It's
Still
burned
don't
out
care.
on
Like,
it. Yeah,
you
it's
paint
like,
something in the middle of the road,
picture.
and you're mad and crying because it's got tire marks on it. That's the
Yeah,
most
I mean, this is
ridiculous.
I mean, the
thing
guy,
ever.
you know.
And that person could be a homophobic or whatever, or not. They could just be someone that wanted to do a burnout on it.
I think had his friend videotaping it, so he's somebody who wanted to get some social media hits.
I mean, it could be just like kind of one of us that, thinks it's kind of, they already like doing burnouts.
Yeah.
And, and they kind of disagree with this woke shit being jammed down their throat. And they're like, I'm going to go do a burnout on that.
Mm-hmm. And that's the only thing they'd ever do. You don't see a bunch of people out there, beating up trans or doing any of that bullshit.
It doesn't happen. These people are very upset, though.
They're my fellow citizens that live here. I know it was
They're
called...
acting like
She's gonna cry.
they're acting like
She's
they
gonna cry.
killed
She's
10
gonna cry.
people in the street. It's like they
Burnout.
didn't do anything. They did a fucking burnout. Shut up.
Tire tracks on a multicolored mural on the street.
Mhm.
Big fucking deal.
They're acting like they're in mourning.
You can see she's trying to get them crocodile tears welled up.
But it was hate.
It's how we
You
show
don't
up
know
for each
that.
other.
Hate.
You don't know it was hate. You don't know that.
This guy's probably. This guy's. You know what I'm gonna go out and do? My big F-250. Woo!
Yeah.
Other in our families, in our homes, in our communities, in our neighborhoods. We got to show people some love.
Oh my God!
What
This guy's crying about someone doing a burnout.
Butch out. Up,
This is
buddy.
why they're doing the burnouts, because of people like that. They're trying to get you guys to butch the fuck up.
That's nothing to do with your
I
sexuality.
mean, they did a burnout on a fucking paint. You haven't had-
Tire tracks, Trace. On a multicolored mural.
Communities in our neighborhoods. We got to show people some love.
Spokane City leaders are sounding the alarm about hate in the city after that Pride crosswalk in downtown was set on fire Thursday morning. Thank you for
set on fire.
It's a different one, isn't it? They can't.
That's another one.
That's a little different.
I mean,
you can't
is
set
it-
fires in the street.
You can't do that.
You just can't.
But
Can't.
it's still, you don't know if they're all about hate, filled with hate, or just
It is a little more
"This is-"
hateful.
It is a little more hateful than a burnout. You don't usually
Yeah,
see
they-
anyone setting a fire in a street, but they could just be, who knows?
It's taking it to the next level.
Yeah,
Let's
but
see.
it still would never make me cry in a million years.
No.
Never.
Here, let's see if there's anything more in this story.
for joining us here on KREM 2 News
Okay.
First at 4. I'm Whitney Ward. The day after a group of people set fire to that Pride crosswalk in downtown Spokane, dozens of city leaders came together to show their support for the LGBTQ community.
And you know what? They washed all that stuff away. And it's fine.
It was just spray painting. Now it's flammable. So the violence
Flammable.
is escalating.
Not flammable.
They're trying to get a race war and a gay war and every they're trying to divide and do everything they can
Mhm.
to
And that's what we're concerned.
to distract us
Yeah.
with a bunch of bullshit.
Don't be painting, pride flags on our public streets. If we did that, we'd get in trouble for
Vandalism.
It's our tax dollars, whatever. We don't need you painting the streets. Just quit painting the fucking streets.
It's to me.
Quit advocating for everybody else's causes. Just quit. Just go about your business.
To me, they do it on purpose to create division where
Yeah.
there wasn't division.
Mhm.
People were, people are like, we don't really care about the gays, but when they start shoving everything down your throat to a ridiculous degree, it's like over the top. Then people start saying this is bullshit.
Oh, Lauren, I can't quite see what this picture is, but apparently the Boss Hog Radio in Bushnell has got a new billboard up. I can't exactly see what it is, but it looks like it's going to be a good one. I'll get a picture of it today. It's got some people. It said, if you think this is wrong, then don't tune in to our station. And there might be some transgender people on the something. I
It's
don't
a
know.
real tease.
Nah, I know.
You're
I
not
got
going to be able to show us anything.
Gosh, I can't see what it is. No, I'm gonna get a picture of it. It might be good.
Might be good. It
They're trying
might
to
not.
get trying to rile up some people.
Well, that's probably pretty smart. All right, let me find something here. Yeah, we'll be right back. We'll take a break. Be right back with more Cluster F. Thanks for tuning in.
もしもし、東警察署ですが。
Yes, sayonara.
もしもし、
I was calling about the monkeys.
もしもし、
Did you hear the monkeys? They're biting people.
日本 は喋れませんか？
Exactly. What the hell are you gonna do about them? They bit my wife, Fuck-a-you-o, on the ankle last week.
フォーカーユオ
And yesterday he came back and bit her on the buttocks.
日本語は喋れませんか？
I live over here in Ito.
Hello?
I was calling about the monkeys. Why is everybody laughing at me?
कुछ समझ ही नहीं आएगा तो क्या बोल?
The cowboy.
हाँ?
I'll ride you like a Suzuki.
बोलना है नहीं?
I was calling about the monkeys.
हमारा सब फालतू वक्त नहीं है.
You know, monkeys. Davy Jones,
Okay.
Mickey, Peter Tork. You speak English?
Oh, American. You know the French language? I know.
We're
Speak French with me.
You want me to speak French with you?
Yeah, speak.
Voulez-vous vous avec soir, or something like that. That means my penis is shaped like the Eiffel Tower.
तभी तो बोलेंगे.
Somebody
Hello?
You speak
Who is
English?
speaking?
This is Ned. My name is Ned Son. Ned Son, number one son.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Who are you, the Japanese Minnie Mouse? Jesus.
Hello?
Yes, I'm getting the biggest run around here since Iwo Jima. I think they're trying to fuck my wife.
What?
What's up with that? You Japs training your fucking monkeys to rape round eyes? A little payback for Hiroshima, perhaps?
You are mad. You are wasting our time and your time also.
No, I'm not wasting.
Keep the phone and do your business, okay?
No, I need to talk.
はい、伊藤警察署です。
Yes, it's police.
もしもし
Yes, I'm calling about the monkeys. You know, the monkeys.
Can you speak Japanese?
I don't speak Japanese. Look, just because my wife's married to a round eye, you're not going to give me police protection?
No.
Listen, Sulu, you ever been bit on the ass by a monkey? Smart's pretty bad. I think the problem is these monkeys are horny. My wife, Fuck-a-you-o, ain't much to look at, but they were... But these monkeys were definitely looking for more than fucking nanners, I'll tell you that much right now. Do you understand what I'm saying? Bananas. Nanners, fruit, yellow skin, you know, just like you.
Hello?
Yes, my name is Ned. My wife, Fuck-a-you-o,
Your wife?
was bitten by a monkey. Monkey.
Your wife?
Yes,
What happened?
a monkey bit her on the...
Monkey better?
Yes.
Monkey?
Yes.
Monkey better?
Yes, over here in Ito.
Ito? In Ito City?
Yes.
Where live your wife?
She's crying. Got a monkey bite.
Monkey punch?
No, monkey punch is a drink, asshole.
Monkey?
Yes.
Monkey, I see.
What can I do about these monkeys?
What's your name?
My name is Ned Son.
Nature?
Ned Son.
What country?
I'm a round eye, but I live here in Ito.
In Ito City? Ito?
Jesus Christ, Ito. Like the Jap judge that fucked up the OJ trial. Now look, if you don't stop these varmints from coming down here, I'm gonna have to shoot the bastards.
Shoot?
I'm gonna shoot the monkeys.
Shoot the monkey?
And I'm gonna take every last monkey corpse and dump them right in the middle of police headquarters. How do you like that, Mr. Miyagi?
Miyagi?
Exactly.
Miyagi? Miyagi?
Karate Kid too.
Very bad.
You want a fucking monkey massacre on your hands? You got it.
You speak Japanese, not?
You're gonna lose your fucking nuts if you don't help me get rid of these fucking monkeys. Now listen, Hop Sing. You jump in your Hyundai or your rickshaw or whatever the fuck you're driving and grab your nunchucks and your Death Stars and get down here and get rid of these fucking monkeys. Jesus. Take the sushi out of your ears and listen to me. Monkeys!
I see monkey at Ito City.
Yes, they're attacking my wife. My wife, Fuck-a-you-o.
Wife?
She got bit by a monkey.
Monkey, I see.
You know.
I see. Monkey?
Exactly. Like Magilla Gorilla.
Japanese monkey, ne?
Japanese monkey, Chinese monkey, I don't know. You Orientals all look the same to me. Jesus Christ.
Just a moment.
Is this a racial thing, you know, 'cause I'm a round eye? Is that what it's all about, Tojo?
I do.
I do.
I do.
I do.
Your wife live in Ito City.
Her name is Fuck-a-you-o.
You?
Fuck-a-you-o.
Fuck-a-you-o?
Yes, say it again. Fuck-a-you-o.
Fuck-a-you-o?
As in Fuck-a-you-o and the horse you rode in on, Charlie.
Well, the list of topics is preposterous. It's a giant segue. It's a 3-hour segue. So thanks for sitting in with us, babe.
You're welcome.
Always welcome on the hang.
Talking about foot fetishes and you doing a foot fetish OnlyFans and penis rings.
Penis rings. Oh, I never. Did you understand my picture of the penis?
Yeah.
Okay. No, you pierce it up there. Why you got through the hole?
Oh,
Go through the
God.
friggin' hole.
I got this package yesterday.
Package, yeah.
And what do you
Is it
do?
a new leg?
No, it came to my address, but someone else's name. And I opened it.
No, of course you did.
Well, I didn't know. I ordered a couple things, so I just opened it. I don't look at the name on. I don't look who it came from or who it's going to.
What is it?
It's a couple of jogging pants. And then there's a let's see what's it. I didn't open the other thing. There's a little bra.
Oh yeah.
We can give that to Lauren.
Yeah.
A little bra and panties.
What the fuck?
And then there's this. I didn't open it, but I'm going to open it now.
What
it's
is
like
it?
a silky brown thing. I don't know if it's lingerie.
Silky brown thing.
It's real silky. I don't know what it is.
What?
Hold
It's
it
like Winnie Pooh.
Oh, it's like a hat. It's like
Is it a hat?
old. Put that on your head.
What?
What the fuck is it? Is it a hat?
Is that a hat? What kind of hat is
I'm
that?
rocking this. How do I look?
I don't even know. It's ridiculous.
Poof it up a little more at the top. It's like a old. I don't know
but it
what you
doesn't-
call it.
It's like
That's
a
all
Like
it would
maybe if
be.
you had like
a
an
Vatican
afro?
Guard hat.
Oh, maybe if you had an afro.
Oh.
This also came. Like a
There's
black.
some kind of racist you're going as a sexy racist.
Yeah, it's like a costume wig.
There's
Here,
s-
Trace, put that.
There's some kinky stuff going on in whoever ordered this household.
And it was forwarded. After I opened it, I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And it was. That's just funny. And it was forwarded from a post office address in Zephyr Hills. It says forwarding service requested, and it was, out here to. It was like, my mom's like, well, now what are you going to do if you, because I tried to look up the person's name, and there's nobody around here with that name, and I said they just could be renting. I don't know. But she's like, well, how are you going to give that to him if it's open? It's like, I don't give a fuck. I came to my address. I'll fucking open it if I want to open it.
I mean, come on. I mean, don't you deliver flowers? And if you deliver them to the wrong house and the person takes them, wouldn't you be like, what the fuck?
I'm trying to give it back. I tried looking them up.
All right, I'm not gonna say I wouldn't open it too, but
Well, I opened it before I even knew it wasn't mine. Like I said, I've ordered a couple stuff on Amazon. It's like something comes to my address, I open it. I don't look at it and go, "Is this for me?"
That's such a bizarre combination
Isn't
thing.
it?
I can't figure that hat out.
And then
at
just
all.
a couple jogging pants and put that hat on top of.
I mean,
That's
the
funny.
person that ordered this stuff doesn't want us to give it to them. Like they'd be so probably embarrassed.
Yeah.
They just have a shopping addiction. They just order a bunch of useless crap on Amazon constantly.
Donna the porch pirate. It's not a porch pirate. It's on my own fucking porch.
Will that go on
The
over that
address
wig?
is my address on here.
I mean, what's the point of having the wig if you've got the
Right?
got the hat? I don't even understand what's going on.
This is great. We need to start stealing people's Amazon packages off the porch and have a new segment called the Porch Pirates.
I mean, I'm sure it's some kind of gag gift, or maybe they're having a I don't know. Inter-mama party.
Actually, the porch pirates deal, that would be a good gimmick.
Yeah.
No. Oh, except for it's illegal. What do you mean?
Yeah, except for that part. That one little part. That one detail.
Fizz it.
So whose stuff did Donna steal? Fuck you people. I didn't steal shit.
Is that yours?
It is a bonnet. What?
Is that your stuff?
No.
That sounds like you stole it.
No, it doesn't.
I mean, I'm open to any, unless I check the name on it and it's like my neighbor or something, I'm definitely, you can't not open it. Just like stupid, what's that one guy, Castaway, Tom Hanks. Yeah, right.
Didn't open it for however long. You open it. There's no way you could have.
I mean, there's no real even
reason.
The reason to not open it. He's just like, oh, I'm going to. I guess it's a movie. All right.
Because he's a dedicated FedEx delivery man. Making sure that gets to the customer.
Crystal Gale said that's to keep your hair from getting frizzy at night.
That's a big ass. You got to have a lot of hair.
People wearing their I don't
Seems like
know.
to
I feel
keep
like
their
it's
what, their
can I
fake
say
hair
it's
not
something?
frizzy?
How's that keep
It's
it-
something for like that black people wear on their hair.
They put on.
I'm going to sleep.
Donna will put that on for
Yeah,
sure.
here we go.
She's ordering one right now. Full face.
Oh man,
face.
I might use this. I'm gonna sleep in this from now on.
That is a good thing. It's right over your eyes and it doesn't cover your nose and it's light. And
Look, you're about to get executed. I want to know what's going on with all this stuff. It's bizarre. And the bra and the panties.
Yep. And then those are just.
And then jogging
I
pants.
opened the one. They're just small jogging pants.
So are they all? Is this all unrelated?
Yeah, you're right. It is.
What does it say on them?
Oh, nice.
Rock.
What's that say on?
Rockmore.
Rockmore. Rockmore.
You might. These look like they fit me.
And you got something out of it. The whole outfit. You got the whole outfit, buddy.
I'm rocking the whole outfit. I want it all.
Now who's stealing?
Me.
Maybe hope for America.
They are fighting with their tanks and their bombs and their bombs and their guns. In your head, they are crying. In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. In your head.
I need a new singer. I need a new lead singer.
Not too bad.
Are they having a
little mini concert,
a little house party
out in front of their driveway. A little mini concert.
Street party?
There's a bunch of people there. It's a lot of people.
Yeah, for the neighborhood.
Look at people. They're playing cornhole. These kids, they're not on their phones. They learn the instruments. Everybody's running around.
I mean, this music is great compared to fucking the shit I've been having to listen to when Lauren wants to go watch live music. Like, I mean, it's not. Oh my god, it's just all trash. I haven't seen a good. I've seen 15 to 20 terrible bands in a row, and I'm over.
And what's wrong with the bands? Is it they just sound terrible? The choice of music? What is it? What exactly is it?
Yeah, I mean, we'll go there and I don't think Lauren knows what good music is. It's just been terrible. I can't stand. It's all old. Lauren wants to be old. Like, I don't get it.
Is it it's a classic, just like classic rock, or is it like dreary bluesy? Or, just because you don't know it.
I know some of the songs, and it's just
still
old.
suck?
It's just old country fucking
country.
bullshit that I'm fucking over, man. I would much rather go watch these guys.
Mm-hmm. Sit in the yard and watch them.
Group.
This is the future of America, hopefully. pretty good cover from him. These kids are pretty young. These kids look like junior high, right?
Yeah.
Junior high level. That's pretty cool.
I mean,
Good
yeah.
for them.
Next time she wants to see live music, I'm putting my foot down and like I like watching live music, but it's like, you know, I want to go to like a place where you might
good.
stand up and like dance to the music or
Yeah.
get into it. You know, I mean.
Not just sit there while it's so loud that you can't talk.
Yeah, I mean, the last couple of places we've been was like everybody's just sitting in lawn chairs and going to buddies and oh my god,
When
the
they used to have
Soggy Bottom Boys.
When they used to have the Quail Hollow, when they did it up nice, the Quail Hollow Country Club
Yeah.
over there, and they'd have the bands out by the pool and everything. They get a good crowd and some decent bands. That was pretty cool to go to, but they shut that down.
I
And
mean,
then
anytime
the
I've
people
seen
that live back there
Oh,
bitched
that's
because
what
of
it
the bands,
was.
and look what they got instead.
They got
So
bought out.
you might not want to bitch so much about that because then they get bought out and they tore down the whole country club and they tore down the whole golf course and put up all those houses in your backyard.
A million
So
houses in your backyard.
Which one would you rather
when
have?
You used to have a nice golf course.
Man, I think I got spoiled by SoFlo, man. Going to those concerts was pretty, you know. Every time I saw them at the, not some of the ones you went to, but like, you know, there's 50 people dancing, going crazy in the front row, you know. Like, that's the kind of music I'm trying to go see.
Yeah. Sean Raz said, "Did you see the video I sent you?" I didn't see that.
What is it? Oh, it's
the
Sean Raz-
H2O Fest.
The shitty song of the week
No.
or something else.
Something else, like maybe on his Facebook page. Look on there.
Oh, go to
He
his.
said it was
go to his
70,000 people in the water watching live bands. It was like it was called the H2O Fest. That was down by where he lives last. What do you say? Last weekend.
Lauren says CCR, Stevie Ray Vaughan kind of music.
Yeah, I'm not into that.
God,
See, I like CCR. I don't like
Yeah.
Stevie Ray Vaughan though.
You
I
know,
don't-
there's been when we do it, like there's a couple songs I'm like, oh, that was pretty good. You know, but I want to be jamming. You know, like we've seen some good bands like when we've gone to like Clearwater and stuff like that. I can't remember the last band we saw, but it was really good. That was like 15 bands ago.
You should have, you should just alternate. You got to go see her music she wants, and then you go to see
I,
yours.
you know, it's really not her fault. You know, now that I think about it, it's just
That's
you
just
know
the
we
only
got
music out there.
The only, not within like 30 minutes, like within like a couple hours, man. You got to go like all the way to Clearwater or something like that if you want to see some decent live music. And
Yeah, who wants to drive all the way there?
I wonder where, who's doing the really good live music? Is it anybody? Anybody doing the really, really good? Most of the time you see it's a bunch of 50 and 60-year-old guys playing that old music. Playing that old classic rock.
That's all everybody's playing right now.
Is that it, or is there's another video that was if you scroll down a little more on Sean's Facebook.
I'm on his Facebook, and then okay, I got to go back to.
Now scroll down some more. Keep scrolling.
Okay, here we go. Is this it?
Yeah, it looks like it. Boca H2O Fest. That's a lot of people.
There's a lot of people peeing in the water. There's a
Mhm.
lot of people.
A lot of people in close quarters
peeing in the
on
water.
Yeah. Damn. Where is this at?
Down by Naples.
Boca Raton.
What the fuck? Why wasn't I there? What am I doing?
Is it shallow? They all are they standing in the water there? I guess they
Looks
are.
like
right?
it.
Did you go, Sean? $70,000 people on live bands.
Man, that's.
That looks like a fucking party.
This is all the pee and poop. Right here. That's what all that is. Dark water there.
Whatever, man. I don't care.
So that's got to be free, right?
Yeah, you can't charge tickets to that, right?
That's a huge crowd.
Is it a pier that leads to nowhere?
Where is it?
It's like the pier is surrounded by people. How is it? Go to a
What pier?
dock somewhere? Is that not a pier?
This is just like some floating stages.
Oh.
Yeah, floating stages.
Floating
and
stages
stuff.
they tied together.
Oh,
Yes.
did the government build it for $30 million? $30 million? And it floated away.
Then it would have floated away, babe.
Looks like
And the
it's
concert would
floating
have been
away.
canceled.
Man, if this close, like how many people right in that picture do you think are peeing?
Every one of them. Every one of them, because they all been to the beer tent.
Oh, look, they got it roped off, like a via, like where you can't get to close to them.
If I'm in the ocean and I'm drinking, like I am constantly peeing. You know,
it just don't even shut it off. You just keep the flow
just
open.
kind of keep the flow going.
Constant flow.
Oh, they have to rope it off so that people don't get too close and splash their stuff with water, huh?
Yeah, you know some drunk a-hole be doing that.
Boca
Yeah.
Grande. It said it was in Boca Grande, not Boca Raton.
Well,
so
what-
Boca Grande is down by where Sean lives, down by the Fort Myers area.
God, that looks so much more fun than a cruise.
I wonder what kind of bands they had.
Man. Yeah, I want to go to some type of festival or something.
Good luck. See, that's the only one you can go to. That's why everybody was there, because it was free. It was the only thing that was free.
Yeah, people taking advantage of something free.
Gosh, I'm just like I'm gonna go now. Yeah, I forget my leg is fucking. I can't. I'm so over it. I finally, it's just like. Yeah, I was just even grateful, every time, even though my leg was still a little bit messed up, just like getting up and walking somewhere so nice, really
It
made
is.
me appreciate it.
Yeah.
And now, gosh, I can't believe I'm
back to square
Now
one.
he acts like he can't even put an ounce of pressure on it. He's got a knot like under his kneecap. It's like a big raised.
Yeah, it's
under his
something.
kneecap.
I can't lift the hurt one up, but it's like this is where it hurts, right in here.
And
Like
there's a big knot there.
He's got a broken leg.
Maybe that's it. Maybe he broke his freaking leg.
That's what it is. That's no wonder he can't put weight
broken
on it.
leg for a month.
If it was a broken leg, that'd be awesome, actually.
Yeah,
'Cause
it
those,
would.
those heal 100% on their own. Just get a cast. It's just good news. It says the bad breath rapist. Oh no, he's not good news. He's on the run. Yeah, it is good news. He's been on the run for 16 years and they caught him. The bad breath rapist.
What?
Bad enough you're getting raped.
Yeah, some
You got
guy's
some guy
breath
with-
that smells like dog shit.
You ever know anybody with the really bad breath?
Yeah, really bad like coffee breath. One of my history teachers is just always talking to you and you're just like, I don't even know what you're talking about, man.
Hatley had that bad breath, and he was a close talker too. So it's always like, and you're just like,
Almost everybody has bad breath. It's just the people close talkers.
No, is that there's certain people, and they always have it. It's never like they. It's just they always have that bad breath.
As Navy says, maybe torn meniscus. It seems.
Yeah, I don't know.
His knees effed up. That's what he knows. The bad breath rapist. Says as he exited $1 million mansion. I don't know what that means.
That's where he went to rape someone.
I don't know. Is he a multi-million-dollar bad breath rapist? Might be.
Man. $1 million rapist. Where'd it go? Man, they always find the water, like you said. There was like a 16-year-old out by where we live.
Yeah, he was a
non-verbal deal. And
Did he drown?
No, he was like up to his neck in mud.
They found him in a swamp up to here, just standing there.
What a way to go. If they hadn't found him,
yeah,
that's a bad way
They
to go.
said if he'd have just, they were like, well, how was he staying? And he was like, the cops were like, he was standing. He was, he could reach the bottom, but if he'd have
he's
gone
lucky.
out a little further, I guess, I don't know if he would have just drowned.
His parents are like so close.
Maybe. We were so close to being free.
Maybe next time.
Go get the ball, Johnny.
It felt like a couple questions they'd asked about that. It seemed like he was always missing, like he had done it before. I got that. Just
Parents have him locked out of the house.
The feeling I got was like they were kind of. I feel like someone said something like, "Well, this time," something like that. Like he does it all the time. I don't know. It just seemed like that. But gosh, that was right up in what, Bushnell?
Yeah.
Were you guys out looking for him?
No. I didn't even know it was. I thought Lauren told me it was a 10-year-old.
No.
I guess it wasn't. And then the next day she told me who it was. I was a little worried. There's somebody kidnapping kids around her house. But then I figured out it was just a.
Yeah, I think he was about 15 or so.
Yeah, 15 or 16.
But, yeah, they said a lot of people were out looking for him. It was only about a mile and a half.
How'd they find him?
A dog that they had just got that was a new sniffer dog.
Sniffer dog.
And they let him
Let him
out
do his
there.
head. Let him do his head.
Yeah, and he led him right to him.
Here's what Doctor. Make sure you call her doctor. She's an honorary doctor. Dr. Joe Biden has to say about the upcoming presidential election.
Who is this?
Huh?
Who is this?
This is Joe Biden's wife.
I didn't even know he had a wife.
Dr. Joe Biden.
I think the American people deserve a debate because you need to see your choices. You need to see
on that
Trump.
My husband's got dementia.
Yeah.
See the president, and you need to see the differences. And my husband's, and you're going to see how smart he is and the experience he has.
Oh yeah.
And then you'll see somebody who, like you're saying, I'm going to use Joy's words, can't put a sentence together, and everything is beautiful and it's wonderful.
So Trump can't put a sentence together.
How are you going to come out and say
But we're
this?
going to see how smart Joe Biden
When Joe
is.
Biden can barely keep any thought together. He just reads a teleprompter.
As if these guys don't all read teleprompters. Come on.
So when have they got a date on this debate? Because you can bet something's going to happen between now and the debate where Joe Biden's not going to debate. This is all fake. He's no way he could debate. He'd get absolutely filleted. You thought it was bad last time. He's 4 years older.
Big league. Yeah, tremendous. Yeah. So I think the American people deserve to see the two men who are running for this office because your choice is going to be clear.
Yeah.
One of these 80-year-old codgers running. This is the best we got. A couple of 80-year-old codgers. It's obviously fake that this is the best you got.
Because
80-year-old
people
codgers.
still, they're saying stuff like, you can't, just the De Niro stuff. We can't let, Trump win. Oh my God, we can't allow him to be in the White House again. It's like, my question is still, why? What did he do that was so bad? I don't even understand.
He was president for 4 years.
I didn't care about him in there, but I just don't understand what he did.
And other than, we had to deal with the COVID, but that wasn't him. So 4 years, everything was, until COVID hit, everything was fine.
I still don't get how they got people to care. Like, I just my entire
care so much
life, or just see it or something. My entire life, or even just like you look at Facebook or TikTok or whatever. 10 years ago, if they had TikTok, there wouldn't be one video about the president on TikTok. Nobody wants to watch that bull crap. But now every video's Donald Trump or Joe Biden doing this or that, and people caring. How do they get people that don't care to care?
I don't know. They used Trump. Trump's the best thing that's ever happened for government control because he's such a polarizing figure, and then you get the media to just blast him for 4 years like he's the worst person in the world, and people they
go for it. I mean, to me, the worst thing that's happened in the past 10 years is our economy right now. And just because you can tell people that the economy's great, like Biden's doing, doesn't mean it is. Why aren't people going, he's the biggest liar in the world? Everybody can see that the economy isn't great. We're all everybody you talk to, all they do is talk about how the prices are so high and it's really killing everybody and their insurance, and they're saying the home insurance is going to go up even more. And well, Biden's in there.
That's why. That's why they're doing all this stuff to distract you from the real thing. Is I never thought I'd have to tell my daughter, you probably won't ever be able to afford to buy a house. That's not a thing anymore in America. I never thought I'd be doing it, but I have in the last couple of years had to tell my children that well, you're lucky if you can find a place to live that you can even afford to rent.
Yeah.
You're lucky.
I mean, you used to not even have to. I don't know. It's like you just have two people with normal jobs can usually buy a fucking house. I mean, it's just not even.
It's not. Yeah. It's not feasible.
I mean, the thing about Trump, the only thing I've ever heard about what did he say that's bad is his, grab her pussy and that kind of thing. The thing that it's like all politicians are like that. They just didn't get caught saying it out loud. I don't know, and he wasn't even a politician when he said it. But all politicians are like that. They all probably all of them have cheated on their wives, have at
100%.
one point in their political careers
lied,
are all a bunch of scumbags,
stolen our money. They're all exactly the same.
Yeah, so don't give me that thing about them being a chauvinistic. A lot of them are. That's why there didn't used to be any women up there in politics, because it was a good old boy network. You think a bunch of good old boy networks are not chauvinistic assholes, cheaters and liars and thieves? It's like they're all like that. So that's the only thing you got.
That's what gets me. It's like, I don't care what you say about Trump. The thing that gets me is you act like the other guys up there aren't as bad as him. Yes, they are. We're $35 trillion in debt. They've stolen things. They've sent people to war to die. They've sent Americans to die. They've killed innocent people.
They just don't come out and say shit.
They're just not bombastic. So you should hate them just as much, but you don't. So your hate is irrational. And it's 100% that easy to prove. But you can't convince people of that because they've been divided and they will never admit that they're wrong.
Yep.
I still can't believe I married Lauren. Like, just the
I told you not to do it.
I tried so hard. We sat you down.
I'm just saying, like, legally, like, I can't believe I actually let the government tell me I was married. Like, I should just wrote out my own certificate, fucking sign that shit or something.
Yeah, I mean, we could have done the exact same ceremony.
Yeah.
It's not,
easy.
Just not legal.
And, and then, I mean, it just really, we've got, like, I can't, like, our financial situation is, like, I got the good credit and no money. She's got terrible credit, all the money. And then we got trust funds that make us to where we can't get benefits of any sort. And it's just, oh, man. You should have just stayed.
You need to get divorced.
I would, I'd get divorced today, but it just feels like if we got fake divorced, we'd end up getting real. I don't know why. It's not like we
wouldn't be together anymore if we got divorced.
I feel like getting fake divorced, it would end in a real divorce. I don't know why.
That's how your mom feels, because I've suggested the fake divorce for financial reasons to her before, and I know that deep down she's like, no, we can't do that, because then to me it would be like, I would never think about it again, not once, that we were divorced.
I think it just
the word divorce sounds.
Are you right?
You don't even have to tell anybody.
I know, but we'll know.
Yeah, Lauren will know that she can just walk away at any time.
She's waiting for the opportunity. Thank God.
She's like, "Come on, Trace, let's get divorced."
It's a great scheme, Trace. It's the best scheme ever.
Then she won't have to pay me alimony.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah, you should definitely go for alimony, Trace.
I'm not
got
gonna
kids.
do it.
You can get paid some kind of money. You got divorced, single dad, kids. Let's get some government money flowing in here. That's what we need.
I just still can't do it. Like, I've had all the time people are like, oh, why don't you guys try and get on food stamps? It's because I hate that fucking person at the grocery store with a whole buggy. It'd be nice, I just can't fucking do it, man. I don't know why,
So when I go to the grocery store and my cart's filled up to here, people are thinking I'm on welfare.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
for sure.
I mean, I can't, I go to it's just so irritating because I'm making life decisions in the grocery store, and I've got like a vegetable, 2 things of soda water, a couple steaks, and maybe some frozen food and a drink.
The $89.
And I'm like, oh, this is, man, I got 11 things in here, man. This bill's getting big quick. I better go out. And then you pull, the person in front of you's got $600 worth of groceries in their thing, and they're just like, oh, fuck.
That's why you said it. We say it over and over again. That's all people care about. The most significant thing that's affecting people right now is the prices.
Yeah.
And we all see it in every service, whether you're paying insurance or a car payment, or you're going to get chlorine at the pool store, or you're getting groceries, or you're getting your car repaired. You're going to fast food restaurant, you're seeing ridiculous inflation that is nowhere near what they're saying is 3%. Everything is ridiculous, and you vote accordingly, and that's happened every single time in the United States of America. People vote with their wallets, and that's all they care about. So I will definitely not believe the results of this election if people are like, yeah, we want 4 more years of this.
Yeah.
Not being able to afford a place to live and not being able to afford eating. I don't think, and no more fun because you can't go out anymore because a drink is minimum $8 for a beer at a restaurant.
Yeah.
Can't have any fun anymore. You got to stay at home and have fun. It's the principle. Donna and I have decided we're just not doing it anymore. Going out, it's just not worth it. It's like, it's not that good. It used to be really when you thought you were getting your money's worth. And Donna doesn't have to cook and have a couple drinks, but now it's like it's not worth it. It's not that good to pay that much money.
It's not. I mean, just I just can't stop thinking about that BJ's, man. When we went, it was $500.
Preposterous.
I mean, it's just like you could do so much better stuff with that, and it was. I mean, we've kind of, I finally am finding the nooks and crannies of places you can go and get,
Yeah.
mainly just oh shucks, I mean, we go to.
What about the Anchor?
Well, that, if you
That's far away though.
we just get 50% off because they're not. If anybody else went there, they would probably still be pretty expensive.
Okay.
We just get 50% off because her sister works there.
Yeah,
But-
that's why we used to go to Pinchers when Berlin worked there because that place was expensive. It was ridiculously expensive. Had some good food though.
Yeah, me and Lauren have been to. I can't remember where we went. Somewhere we went recently, and our bill was like $30.
$30.
If I see that
$30.
if I see that 30, that's what I'm aiming for when I go out to eat. Is that $30? I'm really.
Those days are gone. You certainly didn't have any drinks, did you? Like alcoholic drinks?
What? Wait, I don't. Yeah,
For $30,
maybe a
and
couple.
food.
Yeah, but it's insane. Like there's a Mexican restaurant, up by our house, and we went there a couple weeks ago, and Bella got like a taco, like a kid's taco. I got like a burrito, and Lauren got a couple drinks. And
everything on the menu.
Yeah. No, she just got a couple drinks and just like a chimichanga or something. And I'm like, all right, how much is that going to be? Fucking like $70. And I'm like, that was
$70.
That was,
that was the last straw.
That was the
right?
last straw. I was like, I'm not going anywhere.
And people shouldn't. Spice was saying that kind of thing. He's like, I'm just not going out. Even when these people start lowering their prices, they already drove me away. I'm not giving them my business back. Let them all go out of business. And that's what I say. Let them all go out of business. Let's all quit going to eat and stuff like that. And then
It's just
it's Ponchos. That's where we went. Ponchos isn't that bad.
no, it's not
Yeah.
that bad.
You can get it. We got out of there with $30.
That wasn't too bad. But why not? The money we spent on taco night, and then playing closest to the pin
Yeah.
was so compared to going to BJ's that one time with the
Mhm.
same amount of people.
Yeah.
And we had 10 times more fun doing what we did on taco night and closest to the pin.
Yeah, never again.
Never again.
And
never again.
You know, never again a group of people. You know, that's
No,
you know,
I-
you go with a group of 6 to 10 people, and it's just
It's
gonna be
just-
like you could have bought put a down payment on a car. You know, like
it's also
Plus, it's too many.
It's too
There's
many.
too many people because you're all at a long table, and
Yeah.
you can
You
only
can't-
talk to 3-4 people that are right around you. And so, what's the point of going to
I
dinner?
think six should be the limit.
Yeah.
6 is for a good time where everybody can
Mhm.
be involved in the conversation. Everything is at 6.
Yeah.
Once you get into the 8 to 10, and,
Yeah.
and the table is 12 feet long.
Yeah, it's like, why are we bothering to pay? All these people pay for a dinner when you can't even, converse with each other. Yeah.
All right, we are out of here. Looks like I'm gonna have to go.
Oh yeah, no
cover-
Jerry today.
No
so
Jerry.
he's-
I think he'll be back next week. Maybe I'll have to get. He's been busy with some things. And don't forget Ned in Your Head tomorrow, 7:45.
Yeah.
Hopefully Trace gets better one of these days. He's got a lot of plans. He's got big plans once he gets better.
I do.
All right, thanks for tuning in. Ned in Your Head tomorrow, 7:45. Everybody take care. Oh, don't forget the Hang. Hang will be up later today, also on the VIP. Excellent show. Donna sat in a little bit for that. Good stuff. The Hang, clusterfshow.com, YouTube, Spotify, all that stuff. Ned in Your Head tomorrow morning, 7:45. See you guys later.
guys.
Thanks for tuning in.